Yo, what's up, guys? What's up, Aspect? What's up, Tech? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. How's everybody doing this Sunday? How's everybody's weekend coming along? Hope you guys are well. I honestly didn't even want to start streaming yet because I was having so much fun watching Zombro's podcast and just like got more and more inspired. Hey, what's up, Swizz? Dude, I just started a party up. I don't know if you're gonna be online later or whatever, but let me get you an invite. But yeah, dude, good times. Good times over at the Zombro's podcast. This stuff. Let's see, maybe it's because I don't capitalize the S. No, that doesn't help either. Getting menu lag. What's up, Monster? How you doing, bro? Oof. Super menu lag. I might just have to abandon. Oh, then the keyboard comes up. That was so weird. So laggy. Thanks, PlayStation. How's everybody doing? Oh, now it won't even let me go in the menu. Okay. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we put in Zeus, if that helps us at all. Nope. Oh god, all capitals. I hope that doesn't hurt us. I hope that doesn't hurt us. I hope PlayStation's just like, calm down. Do you meet this guy? Alright, so we're unfortunately I can't stay long. That's all good, man. Don't worry about it. No need to apologize. You do your thing. Can you sign up and start playing? To play what online? It depends on what we're talking about. So to play Fortnite, you don't even need PlayStation Plus, but you will need an internet connection, obviously, and that's it. So it just depends on what we're talking about here. What's up, Robin? Yee. But yeah, man, it really depends on. I think most other things you're gonna need PlayStation Plus to play, and as a little bonus, they give you like free games every month. A couple of months ago, the free game was literally Black Ops 3. You can have it for free, which is like the best free game anyone's ever given away, in my opinion. But so there's some benefits to PlayStation Plus. It's a pretty trash service all in general. They've let our information get hacked numerous times, so it's just they have like numerous security issues plaguing the whole system. But in general, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, and I would say it's kind of worth the money, to be honest with you. You know, despite their fuck ups, their constant fuck ups. What's up, Pixels? But on Xbox you can't play Fortnite for free. They consider it one of their like little bonuses they're giving you. They're like, oh, you can play Fortnite. Like, yeah, no shit, I can play Fortnite on my PC for free as well. It's a free game. You don't need to like act like you're giving me something. But Xbox does try to act like they're giving you a bonus. Like, oh, play Fortnite, a free game that we won't let you play. Well, I mean, that's understandable though. It's understandable, but the funny part is that they advertise it like, oh, as soon as you pay this money, you can play Fortnite. It's like, no shit. I can also play fucking Paladins and shit, other free games. It's like, like special. Alright, that's enough money. For Honor? Oh, For Honor was another free game, yeah, but For Honor was not just a shitty community. For Honor was kind of a shitty game. It wasn't that exciting of a game. It was a pretty lackluster game. It was like similar to to Dynasty Warriors, but it had that it had other aspects in games that weren't original to it either. Those other games were so lackluster I can't recall what they were called either. They were all kind of shitty. It wasn't a very good game. For Honor wasn't a very good game. Call of Duty Black Ops 3. We're talking dude, you're night and day, like awesome game compared to a kind of a pile of shit in comparison. it was cool for like a month. If you guys played For Honor, that game was like a monther, maybe a month and a half. For hey, you know, maybe you liked it as much as you like some other games, and you played it a little more. But it ain't no game that you're playing 3 years later, fucking 4 years. I'm gonna be playing this game 4 years after it comes out. Who knows if this map, for example, is only available on this game right here, then I'm gonna be playing this game for fucking a long time. Anytime I want to use a Stormbow or want to play this map, you know what I mean? So, For Honor's not even comparable. I'm gonna pretend like you didn't say that. The Witcher. You're a PC player? Anytime you hear somebody getting hyped about Witcher, you know they play on PC. I feel like it's like a hallmark of a PC player is them mentioning The Witcher. I wasn't comparing it. Oh, okay. Oh, wow, I missed all those bullets. I missed every single one of those bullets because it's an insta-kill, so that means I had to have missed all those bullets. Dead by Daylight? Yeah, again, not even comparable to Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Now we're just naming free games that came out. Is this door boardable? No, it's not. Oh, fuck, I'm dead! Don't fucking hit me! Is that double points is over. I don't need to be needlessly killing zombies anymore. What level are you now? 968. 32 levels off. So close. So cute. Still more, okay. Fuck. This is what being a zoo handler is like. Looking over at a beast, you're like, you still hungry? Alright. It's exactly like this, except for you're never dealing with dragons. But other than that, it's exactly like it. Should we not go this way? I mean, it was wasteful to open all of these things up, but I forgot we're going high rounds and not doing an Easter egg. I gotta be completely honest with you. So, I mean, despite the fact that I normally wouldn't open this $1,000 door up here to gain access to that dragon there or any of this area, but considering the fact that I already have, and I think I'm just gonna live with that mistake. And yeah, and still go about doing this the way I normally would, because at this point I really don't want to open it up that way, if I'm being 100% honest with you guys. Do you like Call of Duty Advanced Warfare Zombies? You mean Exo Zombies? Exo Zombies was the worst thing to ever happen to zombies. But I liked it, yeah, because I'm a cynical person and I like things that are not good. But it wasn't good, for the record. Just because I like something doesn't mean it's good. I like the movie Joe Dirt. Case in point. It's not a good movie, but I fucking love that shit. Alright, so, but moving on back to zombies. Exo Zombies is bad. IW Zombies is bad. Only Treyarch should be allowed to do zombies. Everybody else should be... They should be allowed to do zombies if they're willing to sacrifice their firstborn child if it's not a success. And then at that point, most of them are going to be like, no, I'm not going to touch it. And that's the way it should be, in my opinion. But I'm a little bit of a Nazi when it comes to my zombies. So maybe I'm not the best person to ask. You loved Zombies besides the best map, Beast from Beyond, which included the best zombies mode ever, Extinction. Oof. Oof, Tato. Oof. Hey, what's up, Wolf God? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Will Zombies be released? Are you gonna play it on all of your live streams? For a long time, it'd be very conceivable that all you would see is Black Ops 4 Zombies, and I've warned people about that. Like, I've warned people that don't be surprised if there might be a time where you don't see me play any Fortnite at all. I've warned people already about it. I'm just saying it may happen. I make time to play it once a week when the challenges come out. If I'm playing so much Black Ops 4 that I don't have time to grind out a battle pass, I might not even, you know, what are we at, battle pass season 6? I might not be there with you guys. That's all I'm just gonna say. I'm just gonna put that out now. I don't know. Hopefully I'll be able to manage it all because I like Fortnite. I don't see myself not playing Fortnite, but I like Black Ops 4, what I got so far of it, so much that and I want the zombies mode so much. And there's 4 zombies experiences out the box. If I'm not mistaken, we're talking Voyage of Despair, 9, Blood of the Dead, and Classified. That's 4. That's supposed to be on disc. 4 maps or zombies experiences, as it was quoted once. So I'm just wondering if that means that one of those maps is not a classic traditional map, which would be awesome and interesting to see. Is what do you call it? It's a Coliseum. So is there Grudge coming back? Is that what it's called? Grudge? Forget what it's called. Grudge has to be called Grudge. That feels right. Grudge mode. I forgot because I didn't play enough Black Ops 2. But you know what I mean when it is called Grudge mode, right? Maybe 5 because of the Chaos Zombies mode. Oof. But anyways, this guy's not Fred yet. Okay. Tech, and for that same reason that you're saying Call of Duty is only good every 3 years, because Treyarch only comes out with a game every 3 years, so it's just kind of like, you know. But at the same time, then this is coming from the guy that pops in his Modern Warfare 3 disc and is like, man, it's too bad there's no zombies mode on here. It's too bad there's no zombies. It's like I'm just a contradiction. I'm just a walking contradiction. Hey, what's up, Ash? That's cringy as fuck. But what's up, girl? Hello, daughter. Thank you for the $2 donation. Yay! You get my first yee of the day, and I'm gonna pause what I'm doing and drop some Ash love in the chat. Thank you so much, girl. How you doing? How's your little weekend getaway? You're back. It's Sunday and you're back already. That was too fast. First off, that's what I gotta say about that. You want my opinion? I know you didn't ask for it, but it was a little too fast. Not saying that I didn't miss you and I'm not glad to see you back in the stream, but at the same time, kind of vacation lasts a day and a half. I feel hashtag feels bad. You work too hard is the moral of this whole story. But what's up? You have school tomorrow? That's good. I don't know. Am I a nerd? I always like going back to school. I'm like, yeah, see the homies and, you know, eat that taco salad that I've been craving all summer long. My mom don't make no taco salads. She'd be mad if I even suggested a thing. She's like, what's a taco salad? This is sacrilegious to everything I've been... What? Your girl is back. Hell yeah, another $2 donation. Ayo! Yee! All the hype in the world. I'm gonna drop another hashtag Ash. Oh wait. Damn, my keyboard. Stop letting me down, keyboard. When I wanna let. Oh, I'm hitting shift instead of enter. Swiss to you in the house. All right. This might not be enough zombies to feed them. I think I already got these points. I did, definitely did. I didn't turn power on either, but I got plenty of points now to do it. So might as well do that real quick. Ash, you know this is a chat, right? That's hilarious. Proceed.
That is all we need.
Ah, ow.
It is unwise to touch me, hell pig.
Oh, you're gonna be going to middle school now. That's amazing, dude. Congratulations. Are you excited? You shouldn't. If you're nervous, you probably shouldn't be. I'm just saying. You're probably. Oh, I already got this. Hey, what's up, Max? Yay! Another $2 donation from Ash. Super chat, $2 donation. Yep, that's the third one for sure. With no even message. Look, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah, yeah. I just think that's really funny. Tech was like, you know, there's a chat, and Ash has nothing to say on this last donation. She just dropped the $2. Good. Shout out to you. Seriously, thanks a lot, Ash. So Ash, speaking of, we were just talking about the Black Ops 4 maps. What map are you most excited to see, either me streaming on my channel or you playing yourself when Black Ops 4 comes out? What's the one map that's got you staying up late at night thinking, "Ooh, baby, I want you"? What's the map? You knocked Blackout off the board. You did that and then some. Blood of the Dead, says Monster. Okay. I gotta agree with Monster on that one. For me, it's Blood of the Dead as well. Not gonna lie. NGL. Alright, let's feed this dragon too. Why are we lagging? Lagging on the dragon. Oh, that's a lot of zombie. Oh, I'm dead. Fuck. Fuck. The zombies trapped my ass. That was stupid. Alright. I'm not paying attention to the game enough, obviously. That's my fault. Alright, that won't happen again. Alright, I will, if I don't get to round 50 on this next go right now, I owe you guys 50 push-ups. How about that? If I can't get to round 50, I will have to do, not all at once, calm down, but I owe you guys 50 push-ups. So, those gotta be done. I've done this kind of thing in the past to motivate me before, because I hate physically exerting myself or breaking a sweat. I live to be comfortable. I wear hats and hoodies and everything everywhere I go, and I dress in layers, so if I get too hot I take off my sweater or whatever happens, and like I live to be comfortable. I feel like being uncomfortable is like the most nightmarish thing you could even propose to me. It's like, oh my god, no, not me uncomfortable. So just saying, I hate doing exercise, and I will owe you guys 50 push-ups if I can't get to round 50 on this try right now. Go. It's gonna be really hard to not owe you guys 50 push-ups, not gonna lie. Make it 50 burpees. I don't CrossFit or anything like that. You're gonna have to remind me what a burpee is. I know I've heard of it, but again, I'm not into fitness and things like this, so I don't even know right now off the top of my head what you're talking about. So I can't agree to it. Oof, this is bad. He said, not all it was, calm down. Dude. I couldn't do 50 all at once. I could try and I'd die. Molokai owes me like 1,000 push-ups right now. He made a pact with me. We're supposed to each do 10 push-ups a day. We figured 10 is reasonable. I was like, you want to drop it down to 5? He's like, no, 10 is super reasonable, especially after you get going. Like, 10 will be nothing. I'm like, all right. I wonder if he kept up with his 10 push-ups a day. Hey, $1 donation for Bash. What's up, girl? Also no message. Jumpy jack, push up, repeat. Oh, yeah, fuck that. Ash with the cash. Hey, it rhymes. That actually rhymes. Too late. Monster, wait, can I join soon? Sorry, dude, doing a solo round 1000 attempt, classic Gobblegums onlys. So In the words of Beyonce herself, I don't think you're ready for this jelly, my dude. Don't think you're ready for this jelly, even though. Later or tomorrow? Probably yes. Oh, Monster Ghoul with the pound 79 pence. 79 pence from hey, 9.99. Boom! Boom shakalaka! Yay! We got a $10 donation from Maxi. Let's go. Let's go. If Super Chat wasn't so weird and like has you donate 99, it's so weird how they do that. Another 79 pence from Monster Ghoul. Thank you, sir. Thank you guys so much for the donations. You guys are the best. We did not get a double points. This is worn off. We can farm some more points off zombies now. That's good enough. Good. Fan this dude off with this headshot. Send him packing. Uh-oh. I'm broke, man. Monster Ghoul, man. You're fucking lit, bro. You're lit, dude. You're actually fucking lit, dude. Savage. He's like, hey, I can still donate even if I'm broke. Fuck yeah, bro. Oh, dude. Savage. Just imagine if everybody in the world gave you $1, Joe. Just think about that for a second. Just think if every person in the world gave you $1. You'd be a billionaire like that. I mean, we couldn't afford to do it to everybody, but like, where's the one guy that we're gonna do it for? Let's make that dude a billionaire. We should start a project. We make one person. We do the people's lottery. One person gets to be a billionaire. We all donate $1, and one of the people that puts in their $1 gets to keep all the money. That sounds like a cool service, actually, man. Maybe I could make a whole mobile app around this, and we call it the People's Billionaire. We could do one once a month. Who can't afford to give $1 up a month? We'll just have a club, and we'll just be really happy for that one person that's living vicariously. Like, we can just live vicariously through them. There'll be a whole vlog in the app where you can monitor this dude. Hey, Ash with another $2 donation. Thank you so much, girl. We could just, you know what I'm saying? He could have daily posts where we get to, like, he or she, whoever wins, we get to, like, watch their life and what we would do with that $1 billion if we won. It's a cool concept. It's like Truman Show meets the lottery meets Uber. But I think it could work. You know, we bring the billionaire to you in a lot of ways. Whatever. It's a thought. I'm high. Don't think too far deep into it. I didn't. Try me. Oh shit! Another pence, 79 pence. It's hard for me to say that because I'm an American, but I'm trying. Donation from Monster Ghoul. Thank you, sir, for that. And Ash finally with a message. She finally has a message for the people. She says, "Try me," with a $5 donation. Monster Ghoul, another 79 pence. He's like, hey, I can do this all day. He's like, I've paced myself. He says, Hadouken! Oh, laying people out with another $10 donation. ASAP Maxi. Yay! They're going crazy. Ouch. Dude, oh, he's not just hurting feelings. He's breaking bones over here, people. Okay, but seriously, I gotta go now. Alright, Ash, are you off to work? Oh. Peace. Hashtag donation war. Donation! Morpheus is fighting Neo! Yay! Hell yeah, bro. Good looks, homie. I'm full swing too, bro. I mean, what? Okay, got a skedaddle. Alright, bye, Tech. Peace out, man. Thanks a lot for coming by in the first place. Appreciate you. See you next time. Alright, need a couple more dollars. Couple more dollars, couple more seats.
What is this for? Anyone know?
I can just hold a grenade. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Ah!
Now do you regret your actions?
I said never. Okay, I think I'm broke. 199 pound donation from Monster Ghoul, dude. Dude, hashtag Monster, hashtag Maxi, hashtag Ash. Thank you guys so much.
Nikolai is like bear with gun. Our mission to recover the Dempsey test subject is
Where can we get some more points from to open this door up right
capsule
now?
containing his body now ascends high above
There's
the
no more
desert.
points anywhere in the world. Not a point exists for us.
Desperate times, desperate measures.
I'll play in a while. Dude, I'm gonna be playing solo for a minute. More than likely. Just letting you know. So maybe later, maybe tomorrow, maybe next week. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. Just it kind of depends on what I'm in the mood for. But I mean, more than likely it'll be sooner than later. Just saying, just putting that out there. I mean, it might even be, you know, this stream. You never know. Hey, what's up, Ash? Max, you'll be knocked off the board. Oh, rip. I don't think he's doing it for the board. He's doing it for the bay. No, I'm not. I never said all at once. No, I didn't. No. Stop making stuff up. Stop telling people that. Lies. Alright, I need ammunition as well. So I'm gonna open this door and I'm gonna buy a gun. What gun should I buy? What's the best, but it's too expensive. It's too rich for our blood. We could buy a shotgun, and we're gonna need that. We really are gonna need a shotgun. And probably shouldn't get rid of our RK5 because it could actually do damage. Sucks that our shotgun will be in our first slot. I would much rather prefer our shotgun to be in our secondary slot, and that's just for honestly not important reasons. Nothing strategic or anything at all about it, honestly. Even I'm not planning on having a third weapon, so yeah. Anyways, get some more points over here. You know what? I don't think we got points from underneath Mule Kick, but we can't really do anything with those points yet, so not sort of a non-issue. Oh, hi. Where did that zombie come from? I thought I was gonna have to wait all fucking day for that zombie to get there. I look away for 2 seconds and it shows up behind me and kills me. Did he come out? He came out of the one window in the corner of the room. He says, "Sure you can." Dude, what? Another $9.99 donation. You donated 30 bucks in the last 10 minutes, bro. What the what? Yeah, I guess we could start with 10 now. Oh god. Fuck. That was stupid. That was so stupid. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, 4's already hell. 10. No, I'm fine. Didn't even win me. No, win it. Oh, all the guns. Oh, they're full of blood. Oh, that feels weird. I haven't done a push-up in a millennia. Oh, fuck. Now I gotta stretch for a second. I should have stretched first. I'm gonna end up hurting myself. I'll do some more later. That's 10 for now. Holy shit. Okay. Fuck! I can't. Oh, great. Well, there's no pressure now. Now we can just go down wherever the hell we want. I just put my controller down for 2 seconds, man. I thought I was good. Like I really got to. I thought I was gonna wait. I didn't want to pause. I didn't want to pause and wait for the zombie. So, dude. ASAP Maxi, he's trying to just run the whole board. He just wants the whole board to himself. The donations trade is still going, dude. For real. Max with he's about to die. Ash with $1 trying to sneak in there. It's like he's just gripping on for dear life. We just got an interwoven. Now it's just like Ash and Max running the board. Another $1 from Ash. You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. I need to play better zombies. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. Okay. Okay. All right. Here we go. I'm gonna run that thing when I need ammo. The double points is not even worth it. Oh, I missed. Oh, that sucks. Oh well. Dude, another $1 from Max, another $1 from Ash, and then another $1 from Max after that again. My entire message board on Streamlabs is just donations from you guys going back and forth. Dude, what the fuck? What happens when none of you guys win? What? I don't understand. I don't want anybody to get hurt. Another $1. Yeah, I'm broke. I wish I wasn't. Monster Gold's like, God damn it. He wants a piece of this. All day. He said all day. Oh, shit. Oh, dude. You guys are crazy. I love you guys. There's no messages or anything. It's just money. He's stepping it up. He's like $2. He's like, oh, just like Oh shit, bro. Damn. Again. You know what? This is an important door to open for double tap, which I'm gonna need eventually, but I keep forgetting we want to go that way. Hi. I don't trust you anymore. Fuck you guys. Don't trust these zombies no more. Ash, $2. Max with $3. Yeah, someone donate $100 if I had any money, because they're making it rain. One's on him like he is for real. Is that this is stripper? No. In the past life, baby. Okay, I heard that. That's Ash with another $2 donation. Oh, I'm just getting delayed, like it's just happening, like, and I'm it's constant. Just crazy. All right, for sure, Monster Goal. I'll see you then, bro. Have a great day. Almost got enough to open this door. That's enough right now. Wow, you guys, speechless. Max, this isn't over.
Munitions. I assume you will not negotiate.
So hard hitting a headshot with an RK5. Almost there. Pour these windows up. Your surrender is accepted. Another $2.99 from Ash after that $2 donation. Damn. Damn. Adding insult to injury. Not enough for Max to just have the last word, but it has to be a little bit of a diss. Just a slight diss. Slight diss. It's a gentleman's diss. Slight. Maybe in some other people's eyes it might not be slight. Swizz is like, oh shit! Oh no, he did it! We're gonna need another gun, and/or the points from setting that nuke off if we can somehow kill all the zombies. No, I don't think we're gonna need that many. Well, yeah, we might. Not worth it, obviously, but it's just we don't even have ammo to kill them all. So it's a knifing after this. Oh, that's not too bad. We need the points. Round's gonna have to end. Kuda's actually such a beast. I might just go Kuda and we'll kind of be set because at this point, I don't want to run back just to get. Oh, tram fuse. It's a little too early, but we're gonna get tram fuses. So we'll just wait for us to get the tram fuse. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Kuda at this point. I think I'm just gonna go for it. We'll just get the Kuda, and we're gonna have to ditch this Kuda in a few rounds, anyways. Ah, I don't surrender. That's only in bed, Max. Whoo! Okay, things are heating up in more than one way now.
My journey cannot end yet. I still have much to do.
I don't even know what my daily challenge was, but I just got it done. I think it was something about headshots, probably. And I have been getting nothing, well, trying to get nothing but headshots ever since. So lately, Blind has been getting on my ass about two things. Quick revive and headshots. I don't even think it, no, it's just XP beam. I can't believe it. I seriously can't believe it. What? Are some of the zombie noises played on cinematics track? Am I deaf? Are these zombies ninjas? Like, I never hear them coming. They're always right behind me. Like, I can't even believe this. I can't believe this. I can't. It's like I can't play. It's like I can't play. Oh, what was the challenge? I mean, I guess kill 80 zombies or shoot them in the head. Alright, cool. Cool, yeah. Do I have another challenge now? Do they just give you, usually, just depends if you finish the challenge or not. So, I'm done. Dismiss. Okay. And, what's in the cookbook? Oh, raindrops is in the cookbook? Let's see if we have enough to make that. It's actually kind of cool. Oof. Sure. We're gonna have to make some more divinium so we can make some more of those. Definitely. Alright, not gonna be dissuaded. Yeah. Particularly trash at zombies this morning, but it's okay. It happens. It happens to the best of us. Hey, even Michael Jordan has a bad day. Had a bad day. Has had a few bad days. I'm sure. Of this, I am sure. Was I there? Nah. So I can't prove it, but... What about the flu game? The flu game was clearly him having a bad day, whether it was hungover or whatever reason. Maybe he really wasn't sick from the flu, like the stories say. But the dude was having an off day. He was able to triumph through it. Perfect example. Throughout, right now, in this moment, I'm going to think Jordan flu game 92. And it's going to be alright. It's going to be alright, people. I have no water or OJ or anything. I'm just going to go to the kitchen and grab myself some juice. I'm going to grab some juice. Let me give it one more shot. Okay, as soon as I can pause this, I'll be right back. Won't take me 2 seconds to get some juice. Well, it might take longer than 2 seconds, but you know what I mean. Be right back. I completely forgot that we have chocolate milk. I forgot I bought chocolate milk yesterday. I was super lit at the grocery store and I was like, I want chocolate milk. Like it just came to me, and I bought like a half a gallon thing of chocolate milk. So I forgot that I even have cheers, chocolate milk, everyone. The best of milks. There's no better milk than chocolate milk, am I right? All the other non-chocolate milk producing cows are so jealous of those that make chocolate milk. This is known. Oh, so good. I love that. I love that store-bought chocolate milk because when you mix it at home, you kind of get left with a little granulars, and sometimes there's like you take a sip and like it's too sweet at the bottom and it's not sweet enough at the top, and it's just not as good. Maybe if you make the powder one and you let it sit in the fridge and you shake it up a couple times, put it back in the fridge. Oh, those are not good movements to be making. Hey, what's up, Tech? Welcome back. Maybe if you see any of those things, then like if you know what I'm talking about, like the little granules, or you've had those experiences, maybe you could try leaving it in the fridge and then shaking it up. I'm gonna try that next time if I don't, if I'm in the mood for, because sometimes I want like Chocomil, which is like it's also made by Nestle, but it's like a Mexican brand, and it's really good for like for making licuados, which is you gotta have a blender, but you blend like banana usually, sometimes strawberries. I've seen other fruits. And people get creative, but mostly just strawberries or banana, and especially with the banana one, you add chocolate to it. And then I've seen actual chocomil just with like an egg dropped in there and no banana, just like an egg instead. In Mexico, it's like I'm sure that's like some farm ass Mexican ass shit. But anyways, that's a good one. I don't know. Some people like other stuff, like people have Milo. Just depends on where you're at in the world. But so. It's not always an option to get just like pre-made, because if you want Nesquik, they just have like they even have little bottles of Nesquik that you don't need to refrigerate, which always kind of weirded me out. It's like milk that you don't need to refrigerate, but it's fine. It's just not cold. It's kind of weird. But anyways, I digress. I don't know why I went off on the sea. Strawberries up there, bananas close, dude. My favorite was always strawberry licuado. And for the strawberry one, my mom would put a little bit of vanilla in there. So like strawberry, vanilla, milk, sugar, blend it up. Man, ooh, so good. So good. Let me have another sip of some chocolate milk though before we get back to the game. Cheers. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I love it. It's hella different than when you make it at home. It really is, man. There's nothing like store-bought like chocolate milk. It's like it's like refreshing, but it is thoroughly sweetened. It's not like it's not sweet, but like I said, it's about that consistency. I gotta check it out. Maybe you can get that consistency at home. Like I said, obviously you can't just make it 2 seconds before you drink it and then expect it to taste the same as the one that's been sitting in your fridge for days and like it doesn't taste the same, obviously. So I think maybe that's the difference. They just let it marinate, kind of fully dissolve. Must be. I bet it's as simple as that. So you know, but I don't even know. Why am I still talking about chocolate milk? All right. Anyways, let's just get back to what we're doing. How's everybody doing out there? What's up, Vexen? Hey, Vexen, man. I didn't know if you messaged me back, and my phone's across the room charging. But are you buying a pre-built PC? Is the only thing that I wanted to know, because if you're not buying a pre-built PC and you do live in the Bay Area, so you have access to Fry's and you have access to Best Buys and basically all the same places that I bought my computer parts, and these places price match online, so you could save yourself the hassle and the hassle mainly. But you're a kid, you don't drive, maybe things are different for you. I don't know. Maybe you do got your provisionary license. I don't know what your situation is like, how easy it is for you to go around and get about anyways. But I was just wondering, because almost always, if you're buying a pre-built PC, you're going to be paying more money and you're going to be getting older components. That's all I wanted to say. And we're right around the corner from brand new cards coming out. As soon as those cards come out, if you are buying your own PC, it might be best to wait like just 2 weeks or so, because brand new video cards are coming out. Anyways, before I start going down this whole road, just wondering, are you buying a pre-built or are you making it yourself? Because if it's pre-built, then what are you gonna do? You know, and all the specs that you talked about are fine for what you want to do with it. By the way, again, I know I already said that in my message, but anyways, how are you, sir? Did message me back. Cool. I'm like not always on my phone these days, so my bad. Okay. Cool, man. I mean, yeah. Then I'll just be grateful for where you're gonna get. Just the sad part is, you just be able to get a little bit more for the same price, or save money. You know what I mean? On if you just do that yourself. But that's all. Either way, you might want to wait like a week or two to buy the thing, though, just in case prices drop, because anything with an older video card in it, like that's gonna have, because it's a 1070, I have a 1080 Ti. If you get a 1070, 1080, 1060, all of these are good cards from that last generation, and the next ones are gonna be called the 20. It's gonna be 2050s, 2060s, 2070s, 2080s, and so on and so forth. And those are gonna drive down the prices because they're gonna be so close to. For example, they can't make them cost that much more than the last year's model. So what happens to the last year's model is it gets a little bit cheaper. In this case, it's a 2-year-old model, so prices have already been coming down a little bit. But 100% guaranteed, one thing you do know for sure is that prices are going to come down as soon as these new cards are available, because these new cards will be available for not that much more than what the other cards are going to be going for. And the fact that they will still have to move those old cards means they have to drive the price down a little bit on those just to make them more appealing, because or else why won't you just spend the extra $30 or $40 or $100 or whatever it takes to get you to that next tier and get a brand new device, right? That's not the 2-year-old technology or whatever. So that always helps when new stuff comes out to make prices go down. And by the way, there hasn't been any new cards in 2 years. So for the first time ever, there'll be a significant price reduction in that hardware across the board. It should affect the price of the computer that you pay. And also before you pay that money, make sure you get the exact parts number and serial number for that PC you're buying, and just put it into Google and just see what the cheapest price that you can actually find on it is, and just do that footwork, because you can present that number to wherever you're buying it from these days, and they most places price match, and they just want to sell it too, so you can show them the price, like, look, I can buy over here for this much, and they'll be like, here, we'll give it to you for that much. And you know, I mean, if it's not that much of a difference and you don't feel like going to the hassle, but a lot of times it's cheaper, you know, it's like $100, $200 cheaper, or $300 cheaper than what that store has it at, that your parents shop at. So just be careful for that too, and just you know, I mean, unless you're totally not concerned with saving your parents money, in that case, then just let them take care of it and just be really grateful, like I said. But you know, just depends on what you're trying to do. You bought it yesterday? Oh shit. Well, just remember that, just make sure it works really well when you get there, and just remember that you have time to return anything that you buy in case it doesn't work, and just make sure that you make sure that it works before that amount of time is over. You know? Well, I know you're gonna open it as soon as it gets there or whatever. I understand that, so you probably won't have to worry about that. But yeah, just make sure you just remember that. Make sure it works. Make sure you start making it do what you want it to do, because the computer might turn on and go to youtube.com just fine, and then when you try to get it to stream something a month later, it doesn't work that way, and it's too late to return it. So just remember, yeah, it doesn't just make sure you get it up and running with what you want to do. It's called stress testing it or torture testing it. It's important to do these things when you get a brand new PC. Start putting it through the mills, play games on it, and stream on that shit, and see if it can handle doing it for a little while, because it could totally break when you get it to go do that, or just not be able to do it at all, and that's just how some computers work. But there's nothing wrong with the web browsing capabilities of the computer, so just make sure you get that out of, you know, I know that's what you bought it for. I know you want to play games on it. I don't know if you definitely did tell me you want to stream on there too, so just make sure you get it up and running, and make sure it's doing all that stuff properly, you know, within your 14 or 30 days or 90 days, whatever they give you to return that shit. So you don't need a monitor, to be honest with you, dude. The only thing a monitor is going to give you in certain cases is give you a faster refresh rate, with which certain people, professionals that can quick scope and shit like that, people that play CSGO and competitive games. But for the 99% of us, dude, that shit's not going to improve your game. And if you have a TV that you're playing your console games on, just use that for your computer as much as you can. Find another budget monitor. The best thing I could offer you for right now is there's a really good monitor that's made by fuck, I gotta get you it's like $100, bro. Just like save up, you know, it's not that much. If you really want a nice monitor, it's a 24-inch monitor with a decent response time, and it's made by Dell, I want to say. Or if it's not Dell, it's like, it has to be Dell. It's a Dell monitor, and it's on Amazon, and I saw a lot of reviews on it. And it has a thin bezel. It just, the only problem with it is that it doesn't have a fancy, it can't rotate, turn portrait mode, and that. It's just got a fixed base. But a lot of people are using it to mount on the back of it, so you could actually get like multi-monitor set up. And the monitor costs like $100, but it's as nice as like a $500 monitor. It's just pretty small. It just has a shitty stand. It's the only thing. There's another couple of brands downline if you want to, but for now, just use any TV you can. Who cares? Who cares? It's just a, you know, whatever you're playing your video games on, just play on that. It's not that big of a deal. Yes, response time matters, but if you haven't had a nice monitor your whole life, you're not going to be missing that anyways. So don't worry about it. Just like get anything. See online, see if somebody will donate a monitor to you. I'm like trying to think if I have an extra monitor I could give you right now. I'm already using my extra monitor, shitty monitor I have for my computer when I'm only playing video games on my PC by myself, which is rare as fuck if ever. Then I can use my gaming monitor, but I just use my old ass TV that I've had from the PlayStation 3 days. I bought this TV brand new when the PlayStation 3 came out. It's a Sony 3D TV that I was able to use with my, you know, 3D games for PlayStation 3 when that came out a long time ago. What year was that? I don't even remember. That's how old my monitor is. So Don't worry about that. I was just having this conversation with somebody else. And don't feel like you need to go out and get a new monitor, because I have a 180 hertz monitor with 1 millisecond response time. And yes, it's nice. Yes, it's luscious, it's gorgeous, but it's a luxury, sir. You don't need that shit, and you don't game any better on these things unless you're a fucking pro. And maybe you're a pro. Maybe, you know, maybe you're that guy. But I wouldn't worry about it. Just something to upgrade. Like with everything in life, you know, you don't have to go, you know, you can do like steps, you know what I'm saying? Baby steps. Just, you get there. Right now, maybe focus on getting, like, if I was you, I would focus on getting a nice headset first before I get a nice monitor. Because a nice headset that can do 7.1 surround, if you're going to be playing on your computer, which has a high, you know, your computer motherboard is going to have, like, capabilities of putting out high quality sound. In a lot of cases, it's better than what you get out of a console. Definitely better than what you get out of most of your electronics or your piece of shit iPhone or whatever. You know, those things, like when, you know, they gave up on headphone jacks in the first place, but they were never that high quality to begin with. Like your computer, when you plug in a nice pair of headphones into a computer these days in 2018, even if you're talking about a computer that's a few years old, it sounds really good, dude. And on a computer, it's got better sound processing and shit like that. So you literally hear things so awesome, dude. Even if you get the same, for example, I have a pair of Turtle Beach headphones that I have for console gaming that I still use to communicate with friends. But anytime I can, if I'm playing by myself, and one of the reasons I like to play by myself even more now is I get to use, okay, the audio goes, this is how advanced these computers are these days. The audio goes through the console to you or whatever, into the computer being fed down line. But if you were listening to it after that fact, after the computer messes with it, it sounds better. My Turtle Beaches are not capable of reproducing the sound stages and where they are as like these Sennheisers talking to this computer are. So it actually sounds better after it's been filtered through the computer and fed into this, and it's true 7.1 surround. Things like that, that makes a big difference, and it helps you competitively. If you're going to be playing any kind of competitive game online, hearing where an enemy's position is exactly is hella good, and hella good for you. So, like, I would focus on that first, and a good pair of headphones will cost you about the same as your entry-level monitors. So, shit, just something to think about. If you already have a 1080p monitor, stick with that for now, and look at some other areas that you can invest in. You're going to need other stuff for your computer too. You're going to need games and programs too. So don't forget about that. I would sacrifice on monitor. I would do the monitor upgrades, one of the last things you need to do. It's a luxury thing only. Just like, you know what I'm saying? Just like your TV, your parents upgrade it, what, once every like how many years? I would treat it the same way. Like your TV should be the last thing that you upgrade. There's so many other things that actually make a difference in the game, way more than how well you see it, if I'm being honest with you. But so that's the thing. You know what I mean? So, in my opinion, that's just my opinion. But, you know, you're gonna need a webcam if you want to use, you know, interface. If you want that social interface with people, and like, you know, just a lot of things that you're gonna need. TV being a nice TV, a nice monitor. That's the last thing you really need. You're gonna need a microphone. You get a better headset. That's another thing about getting a quality headset, is I could stream with this microphone if I really wanted to, and it sounds great. It sounds awesome. Doesn't sound as good as the Yeti, you know, the Blackout Yeti or whatever, or a Snowball or one of these other, you know, USB microphones. Doesn't sound as good as that, but it sounds pretty damn good. It's wired, so that's why it's able to sound really well. It's not a wireless thing. So, anyways, I digress. There's just so many other areas that you can enhance your PC gaming experience, and it has nothing to do with your monitor. You'll get the monitor thing, dude, your eyes adjust to that shit. You get into the game, you get immersed with good sound and shit like that. You get immersed into the game, you'll never miss the visuals, you know, 1440p, 4K. No professionals game, you know, at 4K anyways. So the most you ever want to look at, make sure you don't ever waste your money on a 4K monitor right now. That technology's hella expensive and not worth it yet. You know, a true 4K monitor that refreshes in a competitive level costs over $2,000. That's a joke. Nobody should be paying $2,000 on a monitor. I think it's a waste of money, in my opinion. Anyways, how will it connect to a PC? You will use an HDMI, dude. All your PCs. What's up, Mr. Blips? How you doing, bro? Welcome to the stream. All modern computers today have DisplayPort usually, if it's a good video card in there, the 1070 I believe does have DisplayPort. So DisplayPort to monitors is the only way you're going to be able to use things like VSync, and VSync does look gorgeous. VSync makes your computer guaranteed to look like your PlayStation and your Xbox. Believe it or not, it's very easy for your computer to not look as good as a console because optimization. It's as simple as that. Optimization is everything. Your Xbox and your PlayStation is optimized to a T. They actually have more engineers working on making Fortnite look good on PlayStation than they are on anything else right now because it makes the most money. So you have optimization in your favor. As a console person, you don't have to worry about any of these features or settings. If you go on PC, you can play on multiple settings, and it could look trash or it could look good, and a lot of it has to do with your system's capabilities and components, so it varies. VSync is something, excuse me, I said VSync, but it's actually G-Sync by NVIDIA and FreeSync by AMD. But these are basically both VSync technologies, and all it means is that it syncs the video and it locks at a frame rate, and it improves stability because although you're not able to reach some of the frame rates that you'd be able to reach if it was an uncapped frame rate, you could reach much higher frames. For example, this can reach 180 frames per second, like the monitor that I'm looking at right now. But where an Xbox and a PlayStation can't even put those frames out. But it will never dip down below if you're using G-Sync or FreeSync, or if you're on a console, the frame rate doesn't ever drop down below 30 frames. Whereas if you don't have a system governing that, it's just sort of up to whatever your video card's pushing out at the second. Maybe they call them the 1% lows. You might have such a low frame rate that you see it, and when a low frame rate tries to merge with a high frame rate, you have something called screen tearing, and it's very visible. And what it results in is that even a really badass PC can look shitty compared to an Xbox or a PlayStation because they've been optimized well. Now they have something similar to that in the PC world. Again, that's called G-Sync and FreeSync. And if you have a G-Sync or FreeSync monitor, you paid a lot more for it, and B, to use those, you're actually telling your computer, do not perform as best as you can, but perform as most reliably as you can, which is what all PlayStations and Xboxes are built to do. Their hardware in there is kind of limited. They don't have the storage, they don't have the fans, they don't have the power supply, they don't have the graphics as powerful as some of these nicer and high-end PCs, but they've been told to just do it as stable as they possibly can. That's what optimization is. So just be prepared to deal with a lot of headaches when it comes to even just looking at your computer and getting it to look as good as a console or PlayStation. Just watch some videos on that, and just be prepared for that. Your GTX 1070 is a great video card, but in a few years it won't even be able to handle games like Fortnite anymore. So in like 2 or 3 years it won't. So enjoy it for now, and and same thing for any video card you put in, and that's why platforms get abandoned after a few years. You know what I mean? So. But you have engineers doing the best they can with those graphics, and with computers, you're kind of on your own in a way. And some people in some computer communities have developed their own programs for all kinds of shit, from emulating old video games to doing whatever the fuck new technology. And you create your own programs and your own way of making the technology smooth and look beautiful. And not just rely on G-Sync, which is a proprietary technology, or FreeSync, which is another proprietary technology, and all these other proprietary technologies. These are all owned by companies. Everything's owned by a company. That's their technology. Believe it or not, there's people out there pioneering their own fucking video formats and their own ways to look at things, and a lot of that is how piracy is born, because they get around some of the other. Anyways, there's so much, bro, and computer, it's so fucking awesome to have all that power. Me personally, I don't know enough to do stuff, and I sit here frustrated, and I try to watch videos, and I'm trying to learn more about how to use my computer more, but it kind of feels like a race car that you can't even take on the street. You know what I mean? You don't know how to. I don't know how to. I was just having this conversation the other day, which now I know I have a PC that can emulate everything. I can emulate Nintendo Switch games if I wanted to, which Nintendo is really pissed off about it right now that people are doing. They don't want you emulating Nintendo Wii games and Nintendo Switch. Basically, Nintendo Switch games, a lot of the most popular ones are just Nintendo Wii games that just kind of got, like, Breath of the Wild was the Nintendo Wii game. I didn't even know that, like, for a while, honestly, because the Nintendo Wii was such a not important thing in my life ever that I missed a lot of those game titles, and a lot of people are saying, oh, my computer can emulate that? Oh, why do I got to buy a Switch? And that's why Nintendo's been cracking down on emulation lately. But that's something that your computer, a 1070, can emulate that too, bro. Just to give you an idea of what your PC will be able to do. You can play basically games. A 1070, your video card will be able to play any fucking game, basically. Any game. From a Nintendo Switch title to all the PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 3 games. Believe it or not, that takes a significant amount of hardware. Again, optimization. Why does it take so much computing power to play a game from Nintendo Wii or from Xbox 360 or from PlayStation 2? Because those things were optimized to play that. An unoptimized format and the way that you're dealing with it not being optimized means that you need a massive video card. Again, for example, to give you an idea of things, what it would take to play a PlayStation 3 game or an Xbox 360 game on a video card with that same amount of computing power, if it's optimized, you're running virtual reality, or you're running whatever, or you're editing videos really well. With that same amount of basically raw computing power, it takes a lot of computing power to run an emulation. That's why a mobile device is able to do Nintendo games and, you know, Pokemon games from Game Boy, but you can't emulate God of War, you know, that just came out on the PS4. That level of emulation, first off, is not out right now, or maybe it is. You hack those files and you get them. That's high level emulation. They basically just get the game to work the way it's supposed to work by hot wiring it. It's like hot wiring a car. But low level emulation is where the game is actually being played on that platform, and that takes like so much more computing power than it took to do it legally in those console forms, because of engineers optimizing everything. So just, in other words, just prepared for everything to look so much shittier than you thought it was going to look, by the way, on a PC. People don't tell you this. People don't tell you this, like, oh, dude, Fortnite looks better on PlayStation, on average, and Xbox than it does on PC, unless you know exactly how to configure the settings. And the other day, one of the guys was telling me, turn this on, turn that off. But there's no manual for that shit. Where the fuck was I supposed to find that out? The first couple times I played it, I was like, oh, this doesn't even look as good as my PlayStation. And I was kind of like, turning, like, whatever. I don't care that much about it, because I'm never on my computer playing video games. I only use it to stream and stuff like that. Can't hear you, by the way. I feel so awkward here. Oh shit, rip Ash. All right, I'm gonna stop ranting. That was a good talk. Let me know if you need any help. Wish I could have helped you build your PC. Would have been fun. Problem. That's why I need a 24-inch monitor. Yes, you will need a small TV if you take your gaming seriously. I agree with that, dude. You can't play on a big TV. It's impossible. That's just, you're asking too much of your eyes. There's too much real estate to keep track of. When you have less job, a smaller job to take care of, you can do that job better, right? Basically. Anyways, so where were we? Easter eggs. No, high rounds. We're doing a high round. Let's do that. I'm gonna need a gun. Been going down. I thought the Kuda was gonna save my life. It wasn't exactly the savior. Oh no, I didn't buy the Kuda. I bought the shotgun. I think the Kuda would have saved me. Maybe the answer is buying the Kuda this time around. But I'll tell you why I want to buy the shotgun, because I'm gonna use it later. So it makes more sense to use, you know, recycle, reuse, reduce. Is that how they? Yeah, something like that. Recycle, reuse, reduce, reuse. What sounds better? Reduce, reuse. I remember when we were in 3rd grade. I'm awake and we're all staring at a dead person. Ash, do you work in a morgue? Creepy. You work at a funeral home or a morgue? That's so creepy. She can't hear me. I want her to hear me. Do you work at a morgue? Is it not? Oh. Just forget it. Just forget this whole thing. I give up on life. Question. Alright, well, we got a little bit of ammo. Ah, yeah. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna buy the gun instead. Should we hit the box? We might get a good gun at the box. Let's go. I mean, we might get screwed and get an SVG, which is why, in this case, I normally wouldn't hit the box. Well, I was close. We didn't get an SVG. At least we got a good sniper. But we could have easily gotten the SVG. And I mean, that's something that tends to happen. We couldn't be too surprised with an SVG. Because honestly, that's just kind of like how my luck is in it. That's why I was like, no, we should just buy the Kuda, because we're gonna get a sniper out of the box, and lo and behold, we do get a sniper out of the box. Of course we do. Of course we do.
What is this for? Anyone know?
Sent you a video of the specifications on Twitter. Right on, bro. I will. I'll definitely check that out later and get back to you. Again, I already took a look at the specifications that you got. You've got an 8700K. That is the best monitor at the price for gaming. It's better than the one that I have. The Ryzen 7 2700X is comparably priced to that processor. You can pick up that processor in your computer anywhere between $300 and $300 and about, or well, less than $400 and more than $300. The cheapest I've ever seen it is like $330, $315, something like that. And the most I've ever seen it, some ridiculously person was trying to charge like 380 bucks for it. You could not ever expect to have to pay more than that, and you're never gonna pay. If you're buying a pre-built, you probably paid less. They're probably charging you about 400 bucks. You know, 380. That's about how much you're paying for that video card, because you pay a little bit more inside of a pre-built if you do a breakdown, right? The bonus being for that extra money that you're paying, that extra markup, you didn't have to put it together. You probably get a little bit of a warranty, and it probably comes with like Windows for free, which you don't get Windows for free. You can steal it from the internet, but that's not a free thing that people just hand out. Windows is not free. It's actually, if you don't get a good deal on it, you don't go to one of those places that sells you a code. Like, you can go to those places that'll sell you a code for anything, you know, to just put into your console or to put it online into Steam, whatever, and it's cheaper than the regular prices. There's a couple. You can go to Amazon and buy, you know, a code off someone just random selling a code or whatever. Anyways, my point being that you can do that with Windows. Thank you, Ash, for the $2 donation. SOS, she's like, help me. I mean, like, I don't know if she's serious, if she really is standing in a room with her coworker staring at a dead body. I'm assuming she's not joking and that her job involves dead bodies, but she is over here and my stream is playing in the background of the room with the dead body in it, and I'm over here going on and on about PC parts. I want to kill myself for that person that's already dead. I can't hear anything you're saying, lol. It's okay, it's okay. It's alright. You don't want to hear what I'm saying. I'm halfway judging you, Ash. It's okay, girl. I love you. It's all good. You do your thing. You make your money on them bodies and donate it to me. I get that dead body money, guys. Yay! Oh my god. Oh my god. Is there nothing sacred? Is there nothing sacred? I am, Swizz. I am. I feel like that's an important fact to just remind people of what's happening right now, of what's happening here. Okay, you think see if I should stop doing that? I just put my controller, or I put my hand off my controller for 2 seconds. Maybe I could just walk while I touch my face. I should just stop having nervous tics and not need to touch my face constantly. That's what I should probably do. It's hard. It's hard.
The dragon's head has been awakened. The boards will not hold them back for long.
I found a Oh, you're gonna get a curved monitor? What's wrong with you? Oh, I don't know you. I don't know you, man. You're no gamer. You're not a gamer. Come on now. Who the fuck? You don't need a curved monitor, bro. Relax. Who the fuck do you think you are? What videos have you been watching? They're selling them on some bullshit. God damn, bro. 1080p, 1440p. That's it. Those are your only two options. If you think you're special, you go and get a very expensive 1440p monitor with 144 hertz refresh rate. Something like that. Not curved, okay? And if you take yourself seriously, then you just get, because you don't need no 1440p monitor with 144 refresh rate, then you just get yourself a nice 1080p monitor with a nice refresh rate. You can get the 144 hertz refresh rate on a 1080p monitor, and you're only spending at most you're spending $400 or $500, and you're getting a really nice monitor. And if you're spending more than that, estás pendejo. Estás pendejo. Even if your parents will buy it for you, there's no sense. Convince them to buy you a pair of Jordans on top of the other monitor or something. Put that money to better use. You don't need a curved monitor. You're gonna most, if not all, of your games are gonna have black bars on the top or left of them. It's gonna look hurt, bro. You're tripping. You don't. You just don't know what you're talking about. Trust me. You don't want that. Trust me that you don't want that. Shit is not meant to not be in 16:9 yet. There's not enough content. You don't live in fucking South Korea, so there's not enough curved content in the. Those aspects need to be accounted for. You're gonna be dealing with what is meant to be seen right now, how you're seeing it on your phone, and why it looks perfect, and there's no extra or unused space nowhere. You're gonna see that, but you're gonna see it within this curved home, in this house that it wasn't built for, dude. And so it's gonna look funky and funny everywhere you go, except for a few games. Except for that one setting on PUBG that allows you to play on a curved monitor, which, by the way, is not fucking tactile. You need to go like this now to see to the sides, bro. Think about that. You want to see to the side of you, because there's a little bit of extra terrain, right? FORTNITE does it too now. There's a little bit of extra space. What that means, your eyes have to go like this, dude, and that's not good. You never want your eyes to have to move. You want your eyes to just be able to scan everything, from mini-map to screen to back to screen to keeping track of everything constantly. You know what I'm saying? I know, bro, you're a tryhard. I get where you're doing all this to be even more of a fucking tryhard. I'm trying to help you. If you want to try hard, don't give yourself more of a job. That's bad. Trust me. That whole curved monitor thing is for people that like to smoke weed, and if the visuals mean more than the gameplay. And I don't peg you for that person. I think there's a mismatch. You're over here and this shit's over here, and you kind of want to bridge the two, but I'm just telling you, you're gonna spend more money on a curved monitor, and then you're not gonna be able to play the video game as well. There's gonna be a bad guy that could shoot you over here that I guess is there the whole time anyways, but now the fact that you even think that you're able to distract. Now keep in mind, forget about the middle zone when you look over here on your curved monitor, but what about this stuff over here? When your attention is shifted over here, now do me a favor, experiment time. Put your hands right here and put your hands out to where you can't see them no more. Okay, for here right now, one of my hands just went dead. I don't know which one is, like the right one or the left one. I couldn't really tell exactly where, but definitely one of them disappeared. So I'm gonna bring them back right here. Now, next part of the experiment. Now where you have your hands to where they're pretty much on the border of your peripheral. Now turn slightly. Just turn your head ever so slightly, and watch what happens. Oh, right there. I'm barely turned my head a little bit, and now my left hand has completely disappeared. I can't see it at all. That's what happens to the enemy on the other side of your screen. When you look to the right or to the left, this shit's gone. Forget about it. You can't see it no more. It's not tactile. It's not the way to go. Yeah. Yeah, Ash, pretty close. I'm triggered. This man said curved monitor. I got triggered. Go ahead, waste your money. Waste your parents' money. Go ahead, bro. It's none of my business. It ain't gonna make you a better gamer. I'm the one that likes to get stoned so much. You donate that curved monitor to me, I'll give you my 1 millisecond response time monitor that's going to waste because I ain't no pro player. You can trade. Nah. Curved monitors are trash, man. I use them By the way, I went to the stores and used them first because when I was researching all this, and that's when I realized this. I was like, dude, curve monitors are trash. You don't want nothing besides 16:9. 16:9 is where it's at. Some people like 4:3, which I welcomed the extra real estate when we switched from 4:3 to 16:9. But trust me, that some pro players at the time, I remember them saying, "Oh, this is not as good, it's not as good, yada yada yada." For the same reason that 4:3 is easier to be better at than 16:9, 21:9, or these other ratios that they make, 16:10, 21:9, all these other curve ratios are that much more trash, dude. They're not good. It's just that's my opinion about it. But do the research for yourself. Don't listen to me. Like go try out one of these monitors that's curved and tell me if you think you need that shit. Cause I promise you don't. And it's not cheap. You said $1,000, bro. That's a lot. $1,000 is enough to go get another whole nother computer. What are you thinking, bro? No, don't do it. Convince yourself that you're not that fancy and you don't need that, because you're not that fancy and you don't need that.
Nikolai does not appreciate your touch. The state will provide for our needs.
The regular one is 120. Let me see right now. Hold on. I gotta wait for my phone to turn on. I was not joking that it was actually charging and actually off there. There's the on symbol. There it is, turning on. No clickbait. This is why I didn't bother going earlier. It's like an actual project here you're making me do. Yes, I referred to turning my phone on as a project. I am lazy. I thought we've discussed this. Also, Twitter is AIDS. Can I get was I looking at the price that you said wrong? Oh, it's $139.99. I thought you said 1,000. You don't have to put cents when you're putting a price. You realize some of these monitors cost thousands of dollars, right? I thought you were talking about one of those. Now I feel like a jackass. I don't like it. 24-inch curved monitor? That's weird. Hold on, bro. I'm looking at a 24-inch monitor right now. Curved for what? How close you'd have to have your face for the curve to have any... Bro, okay, let's talk a second about curved monitors. Curved monitors are supposed to make you feel more immersed. Immersed means that you're there, that you're in there more. Okay, so that's what immersion means. When you're talking about a curved monitor, it's supposed to be big enough to where these curves extend into your peripheral vision. I feel like I have chocolate milk on my mustache. Nobody's supposed to be taken serious while with chocolate milk dripping off their mustache. The immersion process is dependent on the fact that the screen size is big enough to encompass your peripheral vision, right? So a 24-inch monitor is kind of like just like a warped panel. I don't even understand why you would want that. Not to mention that, if I'm not wrong, all curved panels are slightly wider than they're slightly wider and shorter than their non-curved counterparts. From my understanding. Now, I don't know if this has to do with actual science because of once you start curving it. I don't know. He was looking kind of cute. Ash is constantly hitting on me these days. Thanks, girl. Thank you. But for whatever reason, from the dimensions that I've noticed, and I guess I'm way too lazy to just compare these dimensions side by side. So again, maybe I'm wrong, but from what I noticed, and I can kind of see it right there, it makes sense. I don't know. There's less. It's curved, so it's a slightly different angle aspect or something like that. I don't know. Or so I hear. I think. I'm planning on getting two, and look how sexy that looks. Okay, so oh my god, that's all right. That's it. I'm done. I don't like it, bro. You do your thing. I don't think that looks sexy. I think having you want to get two, and you want there to be a bezel at the middle of your image. Ay, mijo. Ay, mijo. All right. We're two different people. What can I say? Me, personally, I cannot stand having those bezels. The mosaic, they call that mosaic, when you weave monitors together. I think it looks nice on paper. When you look at a system, it's nice. Then you got a computer, it's water cooled, it looks sexy. All those things look nice in videos and build videos and things like that, and in studio tours. I don't think they're practical, and I don't like them. If I had a multiple monitor setup, it would have different information on it, and maybe you are planning on having different information on it. But if that's the case, then I especially don't want something curved. Also, you have color. So on curved monitors, keep in mind this is now. Forget about preference. Let's talk a little bit about science, because I do like to support all of my arguments in reason and in science. My last argument: color reproduction. It bothers me and it bugs me, especially while I'm surfing the internet, or if I have a chat window, YouTube, whatever I have up, when I see color is fucked up. And that's one of the things that I notice about dealing with an old, again, this is the Sony. It looks like a PSP. My old monitor, it's a 3D TV from Sony that came out in the PlayStation 3 days. It had a really cool technology where if you had the glasses on, the player number 2 could be looking at the same TV, and they have an entire different image that they see because of the glasses. So you guys both be looking at the TV, but player number 2 has their own full screen that they look at because of the glasses. When they look at the screen, they don't see the same person the same thing that the person with the naked eye sees. If you guys have never watched a YouTube video about this TV, it's a really awesome TV. I should probably make a little video about it. It's like one of those things like, did you know that this tech existed one day, and it's gone, and I wish this technology would still be around. That means that you and I could be sitting on the couch next to each other, and I could have my headphones listening to a different programming than you, my own programming, because they wouldn't hear the same audio either. It'd be, player 1 audio, player. So you could have person 1 audio, person 2 audio, looking at the same big screen TV, but seeing completely different channels or programs. That technology exists. Where did it go? Why aren't we pursuing this? Why wasn't it used more? Awesome TV, and for that same reason, it has really good hardware in it. The thing still works, and it looks pretty damn decent too. In fact, here's the crazy part: if you watch a movie on it or a YouTube video that's not, anything that's not gaming wise, because the refresh rate's pretty trash on it compared to compared to newer refresh rates. And one of the easiest ways to tell that is you do the mouse test. You can scroll your mouse on a monitor, and you can see the mouse show up hella times on these refresh rates. And on these older ones, the mouse shows up like 6 times on the screen as you move the mouse around. Very quickly. You move the mouse quickly, and you see that in this amount of space, you can see the mouse like 4 or 5 times. It's spaced out like this. And on a more refresh rate, you can see the mouse like 20 times. As you move it back and forth, because it's refreshing that information that many more times. Anyways, the TV, what TV? It's an old PlayStation 3D TV, PlayStation 3D TV. It came out with the PlayStation 3. It's shaped like a PlayStation PSP. It's got the round sides to it. It's a 24-inch 3D TV. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. It's a really cool little thing from back in the day, and it had a really cool technology, Lisa, that you could wear a pair of 3D glasses that not only lets you see 3D content, but also whatever the naked eye is seeing, for example, in multiplayer mode. So the cool thing is the best thing about it is that was the first time you could ever play on the same console, same screen. You don't have to worry about screen whoring. And that's sort of an insensitive term, considering that I'm speaking to a woman right now. But what that term means is when you're player number 1, you're watching what your little brother's doing on his screen so you can kill him. That's not cool. Obviously, that problem has been in families since video games were a multiplayer thing, starting on the N64 with GoldenEye. It's the first time they had on console multiplayer. But the PlayStation 3 had a cool feature on this 3D TV that the second person would be wearing a pair of glasses, and they'd be looking at a different image than the first person with either their pair of glasses or not. If it was 3D content, or if not, then they just, whatever your naked eye just sees a different image than the person with the glasses, which is insanely cool technology, really cool technology. But anyways, long story short, that's the monitor that I use for my computer. And it's weird how when I go to watch a movie or a video, it looks better on that one than it does on my brand new Asus, like badass 180 hertz monitor. It's a really nice monitor, 1 millisecond response time, 1080p monitor. Which is something, if you're serious about gaming, you should be looking at a monitor like that. Not a curved monitor, because curved monitor has bad... Oh, so going back to what I was saying, and the last thing... Okay, so the last thing I want to say about a curved monitor, and the thing that annoys me the most, is if you're using them for, like you have one for gaming and one up for chat, for example, and it's not... You're not trying... You have them next to each other, but you're not using them woven so that there's a bezel in between your image. Maybe because, you know, I'm jumping to conclusions. Maybe you're not going to do that. Keep in mind also, while you're watching any other kind of content on that video, that the stuff on the side looks different and more orange and shit than the stuff in the middle. And different color, I mean, different panels have different color leakage and things like that, but it looks weird. And so, like, what you'll notice is while you're watching YouTube or you have, like, something up, Twitter, whatever, is like this part of your screen that's curved compared to when you look over at that, it'll look gray or it'll look discolored. When you look at it, it doesn't all look the same. It looks like you're looking at part of your screen from an angle because you are. You know what I mean? So it so the colors and the way they look, and even what a whiteboard looking uniform is not possible on a curved screen, because that part of the image is going to look a little distorted and different and not be able, it's not shining in your eye the same way that this part is. So it looks different. And I don't like that either. So just warning you about a couple of the things. I got really turned off by them, but I don't know why I'm trying to get you to not get a curved monitor. I mean, you do whatever you want. I'm done with this. I don't even know what my thing. I'm trying to look out for you, but hey, maybe your eyes and what you like, completely different taste than mine. I gotta remember that. But I felt strongly enough to do it. Hey, and I'm not the only one that feels that way too. You go in forums for like these people, you know, these people that really think they know a lot about this stuff. I'm almost like preaching a lot of what they talk about too, if I'm being honest. It's not like a lot of these things, I'm not the only person. I've been preached this stuff too, and they kind of convinced me. And from what I saw, I agree with them. And I like curved monitors for something like watching a movie, and you're just like, it's kind of cool. You don't have 3D glasses on, but like the sides of your eyes are taken up by a curved screen. Like, it's not really that great for living room. Like a curved monitor at home in your living room, I don't really like so much. But what I did notice when watching demos and even playing like some PUBG when I did, it's very immersive and it's really cool when everything, and it feels more like if you put your hands up around your eyes, or even you use like your Google Cardboard or anything like that at home, and you know that's immersion. And so although a curved monitor is not quite the same as wearing a headset, it's in that world of giving you a more immersed experience, and I like that for what it's for, but I don't feel like it belongs in the competitive gaming. I feel like it's more of an entertainment thing and not so much a try-hard thing. But that's just my take on it, my opinion. Anyways, what's up, Zazzy? I've been going on and on about this for a while. It looks like you shaved. Completely deceived you. I did not touch this at all. Took a shower. About it. Yeah, very minimal upkeep over here. Sometimes I don't take a shower some days, sometimes I do, and that's about it. I don't take a shower every single day of my life, if I'm being honest with you. Although maybe I should, but I skip it sometimes, and that gives me that look of like, oh, when I'm extra clean, I look like I got a haircut, but that's just me being extra clean that day, that's all. And then she doesn't even hear none of this that I'm saying. Or you finally got audio, or are you still standing next to that dead body, Ash? Ay, ay, ay. You know, one thing I think I want to get cremated like my dad did too, and I'm starting to understand the benefits of it. I don't know if I want my body sticking around this earth rotten after I'm gone. Maybe I want to be cremated too. At least I won't have to worry about someone like Ashley standing around my dead body watching my stream. It's the last thing I need when I'm dead. So I think I'm going to go with cremation. And this whole talk with Ash has definitely cemented that in my mind, believe it. You know, be that as it is. You know, it's not like a bad thing. It's just, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. I just want to be cremated now. I just want to make sure that some chick's not watching a stream, some punk kid on the internet, while my dead corpse is sitting on a slab. I don't need that. Nobody needs that. Just burn me. Just right. Just burn me. I get it now. It's nicer. No maggots, no thank you. Just clean, get it over with. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. No pun intended. Alright, we've been not playing zombies for a minute now. Vexen, what type of desk do you have? Another... Dude, my setup is ghetto. I got an old table, bro, from 1940 something, bro. This is an antique table that my aunt's been bitching about this table for a while, or my mom telling me, "Oh, we need to give that table back to your aunt." This and that. Why? Why? Because this woman claims to have sentimental value to this table. So do I. I like this table, and this table has been coming. I used to have this table in my jam space when I was playing in a band, and I used to you know, I've been smoking weed sitting at this table for a long time. It's got sentimental fucking value to me, dude. It's an old wooden table from, I don't know, the 1920s, 1930s. It's an old piece of furniture that I got from an old San Francisco house, and at the time they're giving the stuff that was in there away. I believe someone had passed away or something like that, and a lot of the furniture was going up, and I got a few pieces, one of which was this gigantic mirror that took up a whole piece of the wall over there. It was fucking sick. Big ass mirror covered in this dark wood, same dark brown wood color as this table that I'm at right now. And this is my desk. I've been using this as my desk for when I was doing music production, and I've been gaming on it for like 20 years now. It's just always been my table. Again, I was helping my aunt move some stuff out of a house. She's a realtor, and I believe some person had passed away. This is an old ass table. You could tell it's super old, and I think she wanted it, but my table, and that's what I use to this day. And I get complaints about it all the time. People were complaining recently about it. My friend, my mom came over here and seen it. My other friend, "Oh, why don't you get yourself a nice desk? Like, get you some nice, like..." The more people want me to get a desk, the more I want to use my old table too. I don't know, I'm a very stubborn person like that. But anyways, so it's super chill table, dude. Super chill. I mean, you could imagine someone was eating / having food at this table, like having a drink. I don't know, whatever they're doing. I said eating / having food. Eating, drinking, whatever. Who knows? Maybe this used to be, they used to play cards or something on this table. It's really nice. It's a nice table, man. I like it. It's actually fold up too. It's pretty big, but it's got fold up legs. So I was able to get it in my small apartment and then extend the legs out, which it wouldn't have never been able to get past this doorway here. This is a pretty small doorway. It has full. I had a different couch that I wanted to get in this room at one time, and this is the couch that I ended up fitting. It's a very modern looking square couch. It's got long square arm thingies to it. It's a very chic looking, modern looking couch, but I had a big fluffy comfortable one that I wanted to get in here. It didn't fucking fit through the doorway, dude. We even took the legs off of it. It was a no-go. So that was tragedy. We had to return the fucking thing. I'm so stupid. Of course, I didn't bother fucking measuring the doorway. I just making sure I rolled a joint before I left the house, but I did not bother measuring anything. I just said when I get there, I'll be lit as fuck, and I'll choose the most comfortable couch to sit high on, and that's how I plan on buying my couch. That's how I plan on doing a lot of things. Make sure that it goes with the level of highness that I prepared to be my whole life. And, you know, again, going back to what we were talking about, the worst thing in my entire universe is the thought of being uncomfortable. In case I didn't stress that enough earlier, comfort is paradigm. So it sucks because this modern little fucking chic looking little couch with its super long squared angles and shit like that, I fall asleep sometimes like really leaning against the side, and it's just a square. It's just a rectangle. The arm is a rectangle. It's supposed to look blocky and, like I said, modern, I guess. It's just not that comfortable compared to the fluffy ass one that I wanted to get that didn't fit. It's just not that comfortable. That one was perfect. Ugh, the whole neck thing was a pillow, and I tested it. If you lay sideways and you fall asleep going sideways, the whole arm of the couch is curved, and it had that extra like flap. You know how some couches have the flap, and it's like a cushion flap. The neck part is a cushion flap, and the arms part are cushion flaps, and there's a cushion flap underneath. It's all cushion flapped out. it was one of those, and you could literally use the cushion flap as a pillow if you really wanted to, if you're that lazy, which I did intend on getting that high at some point where I'd be so lazy. And guess what happened on this couch when that happened? Yeah, neck cramp, fucking square fucking edge in your, it's bad, but it's, for a long time I knew that this is just a temporary piece. It's not the couch for me, man. This thing, it's just what fit the space, unfortunately. The one thing that I like about it is I was able to get my desk and the couch right side by side next to each other in this narrow ass room. This is just a little side room, not the bedroom, and it was able to work really well. So that's the one thing that was good about it. Anyways, who feels like, yeah, where do you think they have some for like the low desks? IKEA. I got a good idea on a video that I seen on some YouTuber's channel where he got Alex drawers, which I don't know how much they cost, but they're pretty cheap. They're little makeup slash put whatever the hell you want inside of them drawers that they sell in maybe the vanity section, like for making little, like I don't know what it's for, but they're not, it's not intended for this. And then they go online, they get desk standoffs, these like little pipes that you can screw. You can connect a big piece of wood that they also sell at IKEA. Maybe they sell the little standoffs at IKEA too, I'm not sure. But it consists of four things. Two legs, right? We're gonna use 2 legs, and those legs are gonna be made of drawers. They call them Alex drawers, and they sell other ones at IKEA. You don't have to go with Alex drawers, but I believe Alex drawers are nice because it's got a very clean look. They almost kind of look like they come in white or brown. I have some myself. They're very nice little just plain drawers. They're not expensive either. And you use those as the legs, but instead of just sitting a piece of wood on top of there, that's not stable. You use these things that will screw. It'll screw into the desk top and those little drawers that you're gonna use as the legs. You get 2 of the drawers for the legs, and you get 1 of the boards, and you get the things to connect to that you screw. That's it. That's all you need. That's 3 pieces, but you're gonna need 1 on each side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if it's a 5-piece setup, maybe the legs, maybe you get, I don't know, if they're smaller, I would maybe get multiple ones for each side. Maybe I'll get 2 on this side, 2 on that side. However you're gonna do it, there's videos on it you can watch online right now. Go check it out, bro, when you're done here, and it'll explain everything. But the piece of wood, they sell it at IKEA, and I believe it's for the kitchen. It's like just a plain piece of wood. It's not that expensive, and it's meant for, you can put it on top of your, it's a butcher block type style board that you put in your kitchen, and that way you can just chop vegetables, whatever, right on your kitchen top. And you know, as an alternative, you know, some people have stone and stuff like that, and maybe it's meant for an island. I don't know what it was designed for, but people have repurposed the exact same stuff that they sell IKEA for this, for that, for the other, and they use it to make a desk. And it's one of the cheaper things that I've seen compared to a desk. Hell, desks are fucking expensive. Oh, but, and I have seen another fucking thing that's really cool, is that there's, and I don't know who makes it, you'd have to do the research yourself, but they have elevating desks, though mechanical, and it's, there's like USB adapters, and you can plug stuff right into the desk, and it's made of metal, and it goes up and down, and it doesn't, I'll be honest with you, it doesn't even look as cool as the one that they make for themselves, and it's more expensive, I know that, but sounds like, you know, I want an L-shaped one, because my room is like, yeah, okay. Then I have definitely seen the guys do this, where they get the same board I was just talking about, IKEA, and they get 2 of those motherfuckers. They get the small one on this side, and they get the big one. They run it all the way to the wall, right? So you got one piece that goes all the way to the wall, and then this other piece goes up against that board, and it's not as long, so it creates an L. And they do the same thing. They put a Alex drawer on this side and an Alex drawer on that side, and then find some way of supporting it in the middle where it comes together. You know, you did mention you're Mexican. That means there's probably somebody that is like a carpenter or construction worker in your family. There probably is, right? Because you're Mexican. So if we're following stereotypes here, there's probably like a dude that's really good at construction in maybe it's your dad. So it's not hard to put together. Again, totally down to help out. just let me know if there's anything I can help. You hit me up if there's any other questions. Go check out. I'm super excited to see what your setup's gonna look like and what you're working with after that, and see what kind of content you're putting out. Super excited for you, bro. Look forward to mentoring you if you need any help on OBS or anything like that. That's lit, man. Congratulations. I'm gonna go grab some water and then I'm gonna start going back to playing some video games. But I love having these talks, man. I know I get super sidetracked and shit like that, but I love nothing more than helping people, especially, you know, you have questions. I hope I have answers. I love that shit. I live for this shit, man. All right, damn. Good times, dude. Super wish I could help you get set up, man. I'm not gonna lie. I have my tools and shit ready. I'm like, just let me know. I got my tools, dude. I built some. I got into building stuff not that long ago because I never really had tools, and then at some point, Yakiti and I, my ex-girlfriend, we started just buying stuff that we didn't really need. But we started to get in that really homey mode to where you just buy stuff so the house has it. And we bought a set of tools and a Dremel and fucking impact driver and all these like pretty badass tools that we got and you know, started to accumulate like a bunch of stuff. And so I just started to put them to use sometimes. And on one year, just decided to make some stuff in the backyard out of wood, and had such a good time building it. And didn't realize. And then I got into doing mechanic works for a little bit, and did, you know, like I'm such a good mechanic actually. Fuck, but I wouldn't really want to do that for a living or anything like that. But just the whole putting stuff together, like I blow myself away, bro. I'm such a handyman. Like I can't believe I'm so good at building stuff. Stuff comes out really fucking well. It's, I guess, you know. I've always had a good attention to detail, you know, the fact that when you care about something, you make it well, you know what I'm saying? You put the effort into measuring twice and doing the one cut, you know, little things like that all came together. And I remember one time working on my dad's bike for him. He wanted to sell some stuff, so I'm doing some repairs and stuff. And at this point, my dad was already kind of towards where he was disabled. He had lost one of his eyes in a work accident. And so I was doing most of the stuff for me, and he was like, damn. I was super proud of the fact that my dad said that I would make a really good mechanic. He's like, you would have made a really good mechanic if you wanted to, you know. But I didn't like having my hands dirty, full of grease and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? I was never really like that kind of a guy that really liked getting dirty, as you know, as much. I was more into computers than I was into cars, honestly. But even though I really wasn't into computers, it was more like video games and you know, stuff like that for me. But you know, I never really was too big into computers themselves. But I always liked you know, RC cars. I had RC car models. I had like little electronic models that you would build that had complicated little electronic parts on it. I always liked shit like that over actual mechanics, over actual cars. But I love cars. Don't get me wrong. Had a Challenger. I did my own oil changes and changed my own brakes. I mean, I'm a car guy too. But just still to this day, I would rather build a computer than a car, if I'm being honest with you. And I love cars. I don't care what kind of car it is, even if it's a sick-ass race car. I have more interest in electronics and components. I don't know why. One of my friends across the street used to always make fun of me and call me Gidget and Gazmo and Geek and all these different like little names like that have to do with that. And I always felt like that was just like his way of making up for the fact that he was like sort of like he was even more computer literate than I was. The funny thing is that I've always known I'm super computer illiterate. I don't know how to program. I don't know. I can't even type on a keyboard the way it's meant to be, since I didn't have a key, because I didn't grow up with a computer when I was a little kid. So I can't even type. I duck hunt, if you guys know what that is. You know, like I don't actually know how to type, which is very, very, very sort of embarrassing. I wanted to build my PC or get help to do it, but it is what it is. Nah, it's all good, bro. In the future, like I said, if I was you, I would just be hella grateful, because A, you don't have to worry about none of the work. You know, your parents are helping you out and doing you a favor. Hell yeah, bro. Like, forget about you'll. This will allow you to know either you're gonna fall in love with computers and you're gonna be one of those guys that doesn't want to, you know, can't envision his life without a sick ass gaming computer for the rest of his life, or it's gonna show you that it's not for you and at no investment, really no sweat off your ass. So congratulations for that. My dog said you're cute. All right, Ash. Cool. Thanks. I don't know what to say. I'm bad with compliments. Sorry. Thank you. Goddamn. What's up, Jojo? How you doing, bro? We're just talking computers with Vexen for like an hour now. Thanks, Vex. Even though I've never seen a picture of you, you too. I did used to call you Sexy Vexy, but I think I was just doing that to be cringy, like most things. All right, back to the computers. Can't wait for you to get online, bro. Me and you're gonna play some computers. I'm gonna make you play League of Legends with me too. It's a really fun game and it's free. Good times ahead. Speaking of good times, let's play some video games. I think Akira's cuter. Akira's hands down cuter, especially when she sleeps in this little ass bed that she was never intended to sleep in. Getting a text message. Un text. Feels bad. Feels bad. Sorry. I was just looking at... I didn't even respond to the text messages that I got. I just saw something on Twitter. Every time I go on Twitter, I either see something that makes me sad or something that makes me mad. And I just... And once in a while, I see a cute picture of a dog or a cat, and it makes me happy. It makes me smile. Or I see some artist made... like reference to some cool pop culture thing that I love, or video game, or cartoon, or movie, or some meme that makes me smile or laugh. But hardly ever, honestly. That's about 25% of the time or less, and 75% of the time or more, I see something that either makes me I honestly don't see things and get salty. So, you know, I'm sure some people see things, oh my god, dude. Whew. Just want to say for a second, I dated a woman many years ago that was truly a jealous person, and I saw true jealousy, and it's pretty gross and disgusting when someone like sees a picture on social media or something and then has just like a jealous rage, jealous envy, just nasty. It's gross seeing someone salty that someone else is doing good or better or whatever. Very gross, I think. Very nasty behavior. And I felt like I wanted to and tried to help this person kind of chill off that kind of behavior, but at some point, you know what they say, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Like, yeah, that's just something to watch out for, and something people are completely capable of doing is being jealous and stuff like that. So at least there's not that. Like, I never jump on there, see somebody that's done great. I either see great, like, so I guess there's I'm forgetting about, I'm being sort of a pessimist. There's another, I guess, part of the time where sometimes I'm happy. I just see some huge accomplishment someone's done, and I'm happy for them, genuinely. So there's that, but most of the time, I'd say a good 50% of the time, unfortunately. Maybe I'm still being a pessimist. Maybe it's not quite half the time, but there's just like something that makes me really sad, or something that makes me really mad, and for that reason, that's why sometimes I don't mind taking a break off Twitter or whatever, because there's just a lot. It's like news. It's like watching the news. I can hear you, by the way, always ranting. Yeah, true. This is true, Ash. Hey, you're supporting this, so just let you know. Hey. It's like, your dollar is hard at work, Ash. But yeah, let me just. Okay, sorry. Eh. Eh. I like men on Fridays. Okay, Chicago's merch. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I'm happy for you, man. As long as you know yourself. As long as you know yourself. Oh, that one's already fed. Yeah. What are we doing here? We're trying to get money to open. We're raising funds. Is what we're doing. We're raising funds. And Saturdays too, if you feel like it. Okay, all right. I'm not gonna judge Chicago Merc's little brother. Hey, can I help you? Yes. Yes. You want to play? Yes. Sure. I was going to do a solo thing, but who am I to deny you of playing with me? I mean, I've just been sitting here at the menu talking for like an hour. I don't even know how that just happened, but I just kind of always just do my own thing and just follow wherever I feel, and I just felt like doing that for a while. I'm talking, I guess. I don't know. It's a little bit. It's not really. I don't know. An hour. It's not. I'm happy for Vexen. He's getting a PC, man. Dude's like my little bro. He lives across the bay, so he's. You know, I kind of got like. And I met him by losing a bet to him a long time ago. The dude's hella good at COD. I set out this amazing thing that I didn't think we could do. And he blew it out of the fucking water, and ever since then, you know, not only, you know, was I, you know what I'm saying, a little bit salty that he won the fucking bet against me, but I appreciated his level of skill, and I was like, alright, I see you. Pretty sure because he lives in the Bay, I probably just met him in like a public lobby. That's how I met Zazzy too. I remember Zazzy just wiping the lobby I was in, was just getting decimated, and I finally just messaged like him, nothing salty again. I was just like, hey, GG bro, like you know, just like to make a small talk. This guy and I had been in the same lobby for like an hour now at this point, and he had won gotten every single kill cam, and I was just like, hey, what's up, dude? You're pretty good over there. GG. You know, just like maybe the tiniest little bit salty, but not like enough to be like a dick about it or anything. And then you know, me and him started talking and stuff like that. Same kind of thing. Same kind of relationship there, and but he's from the Bay here, and I just think that's, you know, I like to support people from my hometown, things like that. Hayward, San Francisco, close enough, man. Especially when you consider that I know people from around the world now. So someone that lives 45 minutes away, that's pretty close. That's pretty close, you know. For the same kind of reason, you know, I don't know. Is it like if you tell me you're a Warriors fan, then I got a soft spot in my heart for you. You know what I'm saying? If you say you're a Warriors fan, so. Yeah, man, that's true. That's a real human skull right there. And a real Master Chief helmet right there. And a real head made of glass. These are all real things. None of them are illusionary. This is not a test. Alright. So, let's get JoJo in the party. That means I gotta go bust out my or I gotta do the extra thing. There's two, I have two options here. I can either take the headset I'm wearing off, or I can use this headset for the mic itself only. And I actually seen somebody in a video saying recently, they're like, you can do this. You can wear a headset around your head and just use the mic of it like that. And I'm just like, oh, that's so bad. Like, I feel bad for the person wearing two headsets at home. Like, and also, you can also just put this shit down and just use it and prop the mic up, and it's close enough. I mean, you're not wearing a second headset, so I usually go with that alternative, is of just setting the headset down on the table and just using the mic only. But yeah, let's get JoJo an invite. Let's see what we can do to help JoJo out. If anything, I don't know what we're gonna manage. I gotta be honest with you guys. I'm extremely sidetracked right now. Like, don't know where my mind is right now. But it's alright. That's Patrick. That's the laziest Patrick ever. That's the lazy emblem making. Hold up. No way. No way, bro. We have no time for this. Oh, I forgot we're saving this Divinium to make 3 more. Divinium, that's fine. We'll get 3 Divinium. And that was a waste. That was a waste. Am I playing multi? No. No, Vexen. I'm playing... oh, multiplayer zombies? Yes. Yes, Vexen. Playing Horizon Drac, which everybody has. Because it's free to play right now still. See? I'll show you guys what I mean. In case you guys didn't know. There it is right there. DLC pack number 1. DLC 1 free to play Awakening. Even if it has a red name on the person, when you go to play Horizon Drac with them, it'll let them play it. So, yeah. In the cookbook, we got Raindrops. Those are pretty lit. Bullet Boost, also pretty lit. Alright. Jojo said, okay. I'm just kidding, man. King Jojo. King Jojo. You're in the house with King Jojo. Pretty nice emblem. Pretty nice emblem. Good shadows. Good shading. Not bad. Not bad at all. That's Adrian's. Tomato Head's coming back in like 40 minutes. Cool. The earth is flat. These two statements hold the same amount of significance in my life. I care equally about both. Which is to say, I don't care at all. Actually, I do care that Tomato Head's coming back out. If anything, it just means there's going to be more of them running around. Some other idiot's going to think it's a good idea to buy that skin. I mean the actual Tomato Head? What? Tomato Head coming back in 40 minutes? Wait, what? I'm confused. You thought I was talking about Tomato? Oh, no. Oh shit, what? What the hell? Now I'm yellow? All right. I'm dead, Amanda. No, because I walked in a blind stream and I'm sponsoring this stream and my name, I've been sponsored so long. I guess maybe now I'm yellow, or I don't know what that means. But I'm yellow or gold or whatever in his stream now instead of green. Maybe when I'm green, you're a noob sponsor, and now that I've been sponsored for a while, I'm no longer green. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, but I'm happy. I don't know. I don't know what to think. Anyways, Jojo, let's go. Perfect example. It says that he doesn't have this, right? It says we can't play, but look at that, it's launching. I got a funny situation problem. Oh, it froze on me, son of a bitch. There's a childproof safety thing on this container, and whoa, $2 donation from Ash. Hello. Fuck. I'm wondering if Jojo and I should just go play zombies. Go play Fortnite since the terrain is changing. So Ash. So Swizz, tell me again. What is this? What's the map changes mean? What can we expect to see as far as changes in the map? I think I'm gonna need to destroy this container just to get the weed out of it now. I messed up and I tightened it too much. But I don't even know how am this is like hard plastic. How am I supposed to get in this? I guess I could try getting a knife. I feel like I'm gonna hurt myself doing this. Oh, I have a big ass screwdriver. Should I try going through it with a screwdriver? That seems messy. It's glass. I guess I could technically just break the glass open, but that's also sounds dangerous / messy. So that's annoying that it automatically wants to shut off. I don't even know what my options are of freeing my weed in here that I trapped in here. I don't know my own strength sometimes, and I kind of purposely tightened it like a lot on purpose. Like I was just kind of like messing around with it. I was on the phone like talking to someone on speaker, and I was just kind of like messing with it, and I tightened it as much as I could. In fact, I was able to tighten it more right now. That's crazy. But I can't open it. Use fire. Ew, burn plastic to get... Actually, that's not the worst idea, but... if I heated up something, melted through here, it wouldn't require any kind of brute force. But the fire would be dangerous. So safety first. But I was thinking of cutting through this somehow. But with like This is very hard plastic at the same time. So, And the crazy part is that there's like a fat ass nug in here of 29% THC, 28.9% THC, 28.9 with 0% CBD. This weed is so fucking good. It's called Banana OG Indica. Oof, it's so bomb. I want to smoke some of it. I want to get in there, but I can't. I don't. I guess it's time to try to get our hands dirty and try to get in here. Excuse me. Heating the screwdriver and melting through the lid is a really good idea. But I would have to use my stove for that to heat the screwdriver. That is so crackheaded and doing the most. I want to say I feel like I'm just feeling all the bad about making this huge mistake because now I have to deal with it. Should I go with super big screwdriver or medium big? Like, just, this is not a big screwdriver. Well, it looks small in my hands, but it's a pretty medium-sized screwdriver. This is a gigantic screwdriver, which looks regular in my gigantic hands, but this is a very large screwdriver. So I think I can try to get in it with the big one, more leverage, but I'm gonna have to take this outside for a second and just give it a shot. Just let's see what screwdriver versus container does with no heat first before we apply heat, because maybe I can just get it open by maybe I can just break it open and hopefully not hurt anything. The dogs are over here asleep, so they're gonna be out of the way right now. I think it's a good time to try to attempt to get it open right now. I'll be right. Give me 30. Just give me like 20 seconds with this thing. Let's see if we can break in. It's just a really big screwdriver, man, and that's what I'm trying to illustrate. That this is a big boy screwdriver. I think this will do the job. It's cracking already. It's almost broken. It's almost broken already. I almost broke through it just tapping on it a few times with this big screwdriver. It's almost penetrated. It looks like a cracked egg right now. Alright, progress report. We were able to get rid of this top, which is the child safety top, which you could see all the teeth were already ground down on the inside, which is why it wasn't turning this anymore. All of these, and the teeth on the gears, if you will, on this side, they're all shaved down. So now I'm able to just open it just like a regular jar, because this not even on there that well. Like I said, I was still able to tighten it more. But it was just broken. This stuff had just broken. It wasn't working. I was able to crack past this. So we're in. We're in. We're in. Dank trees acquired. Yes. It's just, it smells amazing too. It's really good. Banana OG. Shout out to the makers of Banana whoever decided to make this a thing. Thank you, sirs. Thank you, madams and sirs of the world. All right. So where were we? Where were we? I don't know why I felt like I was never gonna get hit. I seriously can. I was like, one day I'll get back in that jar and I'll smoke that weed. I was like, one day it'll happen. Oh my god, it smells so good. I'm smoking on grape soda right now this morning, and it doesn't smell. Grape soda's not bad. This grape soda's great. Don't get me wrong, it's actually really nice. It's got almost a cheesy... Why do they call it grape soda and it almost smells cheesy? It almost smells cheesy. And it kind of has a sort of like a cheesy look to it too. Like UK cheese. London pound cake, UK cheese. It's got like this kind of cheesy look and smell to it. Yeah, definitely very cheesy. But oh man, this banana OG is so nice. So fruity. I wouldn't say banana. It doesn't smell like bananas, just like the grape soda does not smell like grapes. But dang oh dang, does this not... Oh, I'm gonna really enjoy this. I'm gonna really enjoy this next bowl. I think I've been indulging a lot this morning. That's why I've been talking so much. All I've done, I haven't eaten no food this morning. I drank some chocolate milk, some water, and I smoked a lot of weed. That's why I'm trailing off constantly. I can't even focus in on a thought because I just think I'm a little too high. And then I'm gonna smoke some way more potent weed right now. That's gonna get me like way higher. This should be good. This should be a recipe for either perfection or disaster. But either way, let's find out. What's up, Beastie? Welcome to the stream. You suck at Fortnite? I suck at zombies. It's okay. It's okay. It still tastes fruity as you smoke it, but definitely developed hints of citrus, lemon, lime. I don't know the exact name of that terpene, but I can definitely taste it. Definitely a little lemony. Definitely in the back of my throat. Very, very lemony, where the smoke sort of gathers on the back of your tongue. Kind of sour. Almost a sour. Oh, it's got almost a sour flavor to it, and it's banana OG. In other words, it's mixed with sour OG. Okay. All right. And that fruitiness, I guess that's the banana that I'm tasting, but it doesn't taste like a banana to me. It tastes more like a pineapple, honestly, than banana. Way more like a pineapple. Got very sweet flavor to it. Even the smoke had a nice dense sweetness to it. Yeah, definitely fruitier, like a mango or a pineapple kind of flavor, mixed with the sourness. But it's just amazing flavor. Great stuff. Banana OG from Island Farms. Available at I got this through Ease. So if you're in San Francisco, you can just download the Ease app, and it's their most expensive strain that they offer. But they there's a discount code for first-time buyers and free delivery. So I think for weed that you just can get dropped off at your door at $40 an eighth, you can't go wrong. Like, this is just, it's actually really, really nice. I'm so surprised. And if this is what legalization means, at first all the clubs kind of, right after legalization, everything was the same. It hadn't changed. And Ease, before legalization, was a patient-only delivery service, and they had really bad weed. But if legalization has meant that Ease now has affordable, really dank-ass, 28.9%, it's basically 30% weed, 30% THC in here almost. We're talking about, I've had this discussion before on my channel, where if you've ever smoked a 30% THC weed, holy shit, is there a big difference from a lot of the other weeds. And it just starts to really make a difference. The best thing I've ever touched was the 30% one, 30% one. See, that's how high I am already. 31% Tangy from, I don't know who the fuck made it, but I got it at San Francisco Wellness Center on Ocean Street. And I even talked to a friend of mine that I hadn't seen in that span of time. Like, he was busy doing stuff and I was busy doing stuff, but we were like, yeah, did you get a chance to try that Tangy? We were both like, yeah, that stuff was amazing. Crazy dank ass stuff that was breaking those 30%, 31%. When I was a kid, never smoked anything that was that potent or anything. But holy smokes, it's really a different experience. You take like, it's like that one, it's true one hitter quitter. You take like one fat toke off that, dude, you're ripped. It's crazy. 1/3, basically almost 1/3 of the weed that you're smoking is pure THC. Whereas, you know, a lot of people will never smoke weed that potent in their life. It's crazy. And now you can have it delivered to your door. So that's crazy. I wasn't paid to tell you guys this or anything, but the Ease app, powered by Ease, it says there. That's the name of the app in the company. It's called, well, everything's backwards. It's EAZE, and you can literally just download an application to your phone, and moments later, a nice person comes to your door and drops off weed, and it's the best weed that you'll ever smoke. Like, what? If this is what legalization in 2018 means, like finally being fully seen, because like virtually no places had weed this good from delivery services. You always got really sub-quality stuff, which is why I did not like to mess with delivery services. But in a sort of a pinch the other day where I couldn't really get out in time, but I really wanted to get some weed delivered, or smoke some weed, got some delivered, and it was just sort of like like I can't even believe it. If this, I wonder if they're all this good now that it's legal. I wonder if legalization has helped all of the business this much, because this is great. This is great. I would totally recommend this. But whereas before I literally told somebody to not use this service before. That was 2 years ago though. I would totally say that in this year it's a different experience, and I would totally use it again. Anyways, pretty cool stuff. California does rock. San Francisco's a pretty awesome place. What can I say? It's just, you know, that's what I love about San Francisco. You don't have to be anybody special to get something here. Just sort of just everybody that, you don't have to have connections. And that's the one thing I didn't like about New York is, like, if I didn't get weed through my cousin's friend, all other weed that I found on the street in New York was trash. It was bad. It was like brick weed, you know, like really bammer, like nothing you want to be smoking. So it was just really, you know, and that goes for all drugs in New York. You gotta know somebody that knows somebody special, and you gotta kind of have some pull, because your average chump off the street, it's like, no luck, sorry, get out of here, fuck out of here. And there's no trust, because I guess like their laws are so much stricter. You know, they don't want to end up in Rikers Island for selling to some snitch. So I guess it's totally not worth it for them. Whereas here, you got people just trying to sell tourist shit on the street. Like, here, you want some really good weed? Like, it's just, that's what it was like. Now it's legal. Now you just need a ID that says you're over 21, and it's like, come on in, buy all the marijuana you want. And so it's a totally different world we're living in over here anyways. But interesting times that we're living in. Interesting times. This is the future. Ugh. You just get it from your friends. Yeah, that's old school, dude. That's how I used to have to do. There was no stores when I was growing up, you know. But like I said, things are different in this future, where we all have computers in our pockets, and drugs are delivered to your door. It's great. It's great. I don't know. Where do you go from here? What's next? You know, pretty soon, every kind of sex and marriage will be legalized. I don't know what happens after that. You legalize all drugs. Hopefully you get rid of guns. What's the plan? What's the plan for the future Earth? What are they planning to do with us? Like, if they had it their way, if people were like, yeah, let's just keep going, moving along. All right, what next? All right, we end wars. Okay, cool. What's next? Like, are we supposed to do they want to like colonize the moon or something like that? Maybe? I don't know. What would be the next kind of awesome step that humanity could take as a whole? I don't know. I'm gonna stop thinking about it. I don't think I'll be able to figure that one out, unfortunately. All right, well, Jojo, is he still online? I just saw his name right there. Oh, look at that. It says I could join him. Let's see if it's true. Lobby's not joinable. It's not true. Alright, let's chase some zombies. Oh, wait a second, I forgot one, Beast. Joel, no, Jojo, I forgot about the ocean. My bad. They already started it, by the way. I don't remember who, was it Tesla or Microsoft? started dumping servers, or Facebook. Somebody might be able to fact check this for me and find out who exactly it is. But one of these larger corporations, for sure, I don't remember exactly which one of those three that I just mentioned, but it's probably one of them, started dumping entire server bays, or whatever you call those things, gigantic server networks, into the ocean to take advantage of the cooling properties of oceanic water temperatures. So that's amazing. Also kind of crazy. I guess countries own like 2 kilometers offshore everything, or something like that. I hear. I don't know. I'm not an expert in maritime law or anything like that, but I know that countries own within certain boundaries of their waters, which allows certain countries to do things like offshore drilling and, you know, God knows what other things that people are up to these days, including dumping servers into the ocean. So I guess before they would go to the moon and start colonizing those planets, they'd probably try to conquer the oceans, and we would have civilizations like in that one game BioShock, where people are living underwater, like dead ass. I'm not even joking. Like that would probably actually be a good solution to deal with how many people are on this planet right now and how overcrowded things are. So I mean, I could totally see that actually happening in the future sometime, and probably before we would go to the moon. But yeah, I don't know why. Again, sorry that I'm thinking about that. I blame that on the fucking banana OG. This shit's got me super spaced out. Invite, you say. Okay, Jojo. Yeah, I tried to join up on your lobby. It wouldn't let me. And I sent you a party invite, by the way, which you're not in. But it's cool. We can do game chat if you want to. Just let me know what you want to do. Now I'm really interested to see who it was, just so when I tell this story, I actually have some more facts on it. I'm just going to look it up real quick. Servers in the ocean. I'm sure that's enough. Google. Microsoft is putting data servers in the ocean. Google server undersea. Google's amazing floating data centers. It shows a picture of the Golden Gate Bridge, which is 7 miles that way. That's crazy. Microsoft's underwater data centers. Okay, so Google has servers. Google has data centers, and Microsoft has data centers. They're not servers. They're not servers. They're data centers. My bad. So they're storing data there. They're not servers. I was wrong, but I was right. Dude, that's crazy. So there's two different people doing it. Anybody else? Whatever. Google servers. Oh, they do have Google has servers and data centers. Microsoft has underwater data centers, or underwater only. Azure Technologies has underwater data centers as well. Azure Technologies. Project Niantic Phases 2. Undersea Microsoft Project Determined Feasibility. Data centers. Cool. So Azure, which means blue. Azur means blue in Latin. And azul with an L is in Spanish, and you know, a lot of other Castellano, which is what they speak in Mexico. A lot of other countries. Azura, for example, Azura, which is like a YouTuber, zombies YouTuber. That's like a reference to Azure, which is a blue. It means blue. Everybody knows that. So there's a project by a company by Azure underwater data centers that tested the feasibility. So these guys are the responsible, and now all these other companies are going to adopt this data. So that's crazy. And eventually they're going to use the water for other things. But yeah, that's pretty cool. In 2006? Damn, they really had some foresight. They've been working on this since 2006. But this is just a new technology starting in 2018 now. It took them 13 years to develop the technology. That's really cool. And kind of scary. And weird. That there's a fish floating in water past this silicon thing that's storing information. God knows of what. Who knows what they're storing in the information? It's just data. It could just be your data. It could be anybody else's data. It could just be, you know, whatever data. You never know. But anyways, Jojo, sir, are you in my party now? I just don't hear you. Don't see you. Where are you, sir? You're in your own party. Oh, okay. Don't want to party with me. Gotcha. Okay, not awkward at all. Nah, that's cool. You know what? Who needs parties? Nobody I invited to this party ever joined. So who needs parties? I don't need it. I don't need it in my life. Here, let me throw some nicer gobble gums on for
Hello?
you. Hey, hi. How are you?
Hi.
What you
You're
doing?
kind of low.
Yeah, I sound low because my mic is not around my head. But I can make me sound louder. All I have to do is that. Is that good? That better?
A little bit better. I'm trying to turn this music off. You know the music in PS on the Black Ops.
That music, I love that music, honestly. I have it on now all the time. I like it.
I don't know how to turn it off.
Alright, here we go. This is such...
Alright. Is that thing still on where you can have deer for free for like August 28th, right?
Have what now for free?
Deer for until August 28th.
Derisendrack? Yeah. It's not called deer. That's why you're throwing me off.
Deer, Derisendrack. I'm sorry.
DE. People call it DE. Derisendrack. Yeah. It's alright. I'm just being a stickler. It's good.
Alright.
Alright. Let's go. Ready? You ready?
Yeah. Ready.
He's gonna continue being high. Are you gonna join me or invite? He's gonna continue being high. Join the red. Alright. Thanks, Amanda. You shouldn't encourage me, but thank you for doing so. Thanks for letting me be the best. So what happened? You didn't want to join my party, or you couldn't join it? What happened earlier? Jojo? This man can't hear me because we're in game chat. I finally penetrated it, Amanda. Just took a really big screwdriver. It's your big boy screwdriver, yep. See. Have I made you uncomfortable yet? No, Ash. No, not yet. Sorry, it's gonna take a lot more than that. Sorry. Me so sorry.
Field report. German war machine.
But you think I don't like it when you call me cute? Think it makes me feel bad about myself? No. Guess again. It doesn't.
What? No baseball card?
Not gonna let it go to my head because I know the truth, but you know, you keep giving me all the compliments you want, Ash. They are more than welcome.
Damn, it's off me.
Hey, I did not get an invite to your party. Oh wait, why are you by your? Why am I by myself? Oh my lord, what's actually happening here? Ah, this is such a headache. We should just go play. We should just go play Fortnite, dude. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Man, Black Ops Duty is so... Black Ops Duty... Did I say Black Ops Duty? I did. Black Ops 3 is so much better a solo player than it is a multiplayer game. There's so much headache to deal with multiplayer matches. Holy shit. Holy smokes. Yeah, like Rata used to make me feel uncomfortable, but he was you know, a young man talking about eating my ass. So yeah, that would make me feel uncomfortable. I think it made everybody in the room feel uncomfortable. But so you're just gonna have to try so hard to cringe me out that I don't know that you're capable. I just don't think you can do it, Ash. I just don't think. I don't think you can cringe me out that far. Is what I'm saying. And it's not really some. That's a. If anything, that's a compliment on you. But Rata, again, this young man saying these things. Maybe I'm homophobic. In fact, an ex of mine did accuse me of being homophobic one time, but I don't think I am because I feel like I'm not. But that shit does cringe me out. A guy tells me some gay ass shit cringes me out. So I just don't feel like anything that you're gonna say is gonna cringe me out. You might turn me on, Ash. You better be careful. You better be careful. Don't unleash this beast. Oh, that's so cringy. That's so gross. See, again, guy, me, myself, talking that way just cringes me out, period. I'm just like, just shut up. Just shut up. Ah. Ah. I can't do sexy talk. I can't do it. I can't do it. Sexy time. Sexy time is gotta be the fucking funniest 2 words ever assembled together. Sexy and time. Sexy time. Sexy time. Just think about that for a second. Sexy time. Sexy time. Not sex time. Not time for sex. Not just sexy time. Sexy time. It's almost as funny as when Stewie talks about a sexy party. Except for that just makes me think of swingers and things, gross things. But anyways, go on Fortnite then. All right, let's go because this is just too frustrating to have to deal with. I'm gonna just change the title to "I Give Up" on multiplayer. I mean, on zombies. Give up. I just give up. No, caps lock is on. So I guess the whole thing. I'm too lazy to rewrite all that. So we're just gonna go with just capital Fortnite. I guess that'll just say and Fortnite. The title is now Master. I can't talk. I'm so fucking. I need to maybe eat something. Master Prestige level 1000 grind. Call of Duty Black Ops 3 and Fortnite. PS4 Pro 1080p 60. That's the new title. Okay. All right. Okay. Sí. Apágalo. Ya para. Sí. Bueno, sí. I didn't even finish this bowl either. That was just one hit. There's still like a good hit in your life. I don't like this pipe. Oh, it's a fat ass rip. Damn. Okay. Very good. Hi. Hi, Tyler. Sorry. What's up, Wonder Pancake? We should play sometime. I've got a zombies channel. What platform? The motherfucker, you came in here yesterday and I told you stop self-promoting. Stop. I'm gonna time you out this time. Yesterday I just removed the comment. That's your second warning. That's self-promotion, bro. It's not cool. Give a fuck what kind of channel you got. I'm walking here. Anybody see what I'm going for there? Can anybody name that person? Who am I? Who am I? Huh? Anybody? Huh? Who am I? Who am I? Huh? 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 Who am I? Huh? Eh? Eh? Ah, correct. You're right. This motherfucker.
Hello?
That's really funny, dude. That's actually really funny. That's great. Just
I hate the fact that I can't
good
hear
job.
you.
Good fucking job, dude. No. Seriously. Good. Seriously, yeah. Yeah. Great. Great. Yeah. Nice. Real nice. Thank you.
Barley's right.
No, it's funny. It's really funny. It's really funny.
Funny? I'm funny? Oh, yeah. Hello? Hey. No.
Seriously, none of you guys seen it yet? You guys don't know where I am?
And where we landing at? Wherever the circle goes.
C. We're going for the circle.
Yes.
So did anybody guess who I was yet? No. The lightning bolts, the eye patch, the axe, none of that gives it away.
Oh, you're doing a giveaway?
No, I'm not doing a
the
giveaway.
guessing game. Guessing game?
Yeah, I'm just doing a guessing game. Come on, there's
Hey,
lightning.
games are fun.
There's lightning. I have an axe and an eye patch. Who am I?
I got a choke jug. Want it?
You guys suck. You guys suck. I want you to stop sucking.
Oh, what?
I want you to stop sucking, I said.
I don't. I actually I hired Ninja to train me.
Today, Junior.
Calm down. I hired Ninja to help me get better at FORTNITE, and it worked.
Oh yeah, nice. Cool
Yeah.
story.
You, man.
And then you woke up.
Yeah. Then I woke up, and then I'm like, oh, it's a nice dream I had.
I'm Thor, you noobs. I'm obviously Thor. Oh, you guys are terrible. You guys are not Marvel fans at all. You guys don't watch Marvel movies. You guys never seen, like, no movies? Like Thor Ragnarok or Avengers Infinity War?
Hey,
like, you guys don't
why
watch
are you all the way
movies?
over there?
Mind your own business, dude.
I'm getting tapped.
It's okay, it's okay. It's alright, Amanda. It's okay.
I don't even know where he's at.
It's okay, honestly. It's not that big of a deal.
killing him.
But this little backpack he's wearing looks like something he got in Thor Ragnarok. Even the little symbol on it looks like it's from Thor Ragnarok. It's crazy.
Oh, he's gonna have to die. I'm sorry.
Actually, after I started wearing this fit,
I'm taking his
or
loot.
thinking about this fit, and I was putting it on the other day, and I was like, yeah, that's perfect. But I'm looking to see if there's. I want a red cape. Does anybody have a red cape? Nobody had a red cape, right? I didn't miss a red cape. If there's a red cape, I need that. I want it. I want that.
I was just watching Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah, you can.
I mean, not. I was just watching that. What you call it? That movie.
It's on Netflix. I was watching it last night. I watched Infinity War and Thor Ragnarok yesterday, and I watched a movie with my friend and my mom. It's called Rememory with Peter Dinklage. Yeah, do you know who Peter Dinklage is?
No, sir.
You watch Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones, no, sir. I don't watch shows.
Okay, well, there's a character named Tyrion Lannister in Game of Thrones from House Lannister, and he's he's a pretty decent actor. He's also like a short person, you know. And anyways, never mind. You should get into Game of Thrones if you get a chance to at some point in your life. I would say it's not a waste of time.
Okay. Oh, I feel like someone's on. I need meds.
Tyler knows he can play. Knows it. Oh.
What are you doing right over there?
I don't know, to be honest with you. Like, I don't have any good excuses. I fucked up. What can I say?
Oh, okay.
But luckily, I might be able to finesse a cart and be cool still. We'll see. See what happens.
I believe we can, what you call it? Clutch it. Just build up to max height and hopefully nobody drops your stuff and knocks it down.
Okay. Thanks for the tip.
Yeah, no problem. I feel like just waiting in the circle for you. I don't want to get killed.
Do what you gotta do, partner.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna find a cart and I'm gonna be alright, but I'm an optimistic person, so of course I believe that. Yes, Amanda, you can play. And, you know, my feelings are hurt that you don't want to, but that's okay. I'll get over it. I like that gun. Let's take that one. I should probably be taking these bandages since I'm gonna need them, but hey, we've got a med kit, so stick with
What are
that.
they shooting at?
I am scared because there's been a lot of action here, so that means that there may not be any more oh, there's another med kit. That's clutch.
God, what are you shooting at?
Right there. Oh, too bad we don't have 375 to get a I don't want that. It's a gold sniper. I'm not trying to turn my nose up at a sniper, but it's not really what we're in the market for. And there's a better sniper right there.